All right, so we're live. Oh, I know what I gotta do, guys, before I get started. Set it up over here. Just keep an eye on it. All right. Hello, everyday Solster. How you doing, girl? Jeez, it's late over there, girl. It's 6 o'clock here, so is that 5 hours difference? It's late. Let me see here. Oh, where is it? There it is. So what are you up to, girl? Let's see. Your wall is looking. Oh, you mean my sticker board? Yeah, it's a piece of stainless that I made a board. Well, my nephew and I we made. Yeah, I believe it. Nearly 11:30. Wow. Yes, bed soon. Dang, it's crazy. 5 hours difference between yours and here across the pond. Time flies. We just get up. Let's see, at what 2 or 3 in the morning. You guys are just get up at 6 or 7 in the morning. It's crazy. That's just when I'm going to bed sometimes. Go to bed around 2 o'clock in the morning. Crazy. So what'd you do today, girl? I mean, well, technically it soon be a new day for you, being 11:30ish. Just fixing that. There we go. All right, back over here. So yeah. Kathy's Corner. So what's up, guys? Let's see. I had work today. Only got home at 9:30 p.m. Ooh, geez, girl. Wow. Crazy. Crazy. Oh my goodness. Let's see. It rained today. We had, let's see, the snow we had is gone. Now they're calling for more snow on Saturday or Sunday. Brian was saying my nephew, because he showed up today. He was here. We got some wood cut up. So it's supposed to get cold again too. But Ryan says it's supposed to be like this all winter for us here, because he's been working, because he does every time it snows or even gets a little bit of ice on it, he has to be out plowing and sanding and stuff. So for the company he works for. So he said he'll be next week. It's supposed to be like snow, then rain, snow, then rain. So not the best of weather for. I just wish if the snow's going to come and stay. How was your day? It was today. It was wet and damp. I got soaked, like literally. I got soaked today when I was at the scrapyard. Like I swear, and I got around back and I was unloading my goodies. I felt like I wet my pants. That's how bad it was. Said to the guys, I said, I feel like I peed my pants, guys. They're laughing at me. Hello, Silver Scorpion. Yeah. So it wasn't the best days. I got wet today, so I'm just hoping I don't get sick. So I was soaked from top. Well, even my toque was like, it was coming down kind of like a hail. I'm glad I had my toque on. It was just, yeah, wasn't nice. I just don't want to get sick from it though. So I came home and I changed my clothes. I had the heat cranked up, but it didn't dry me out any. So, but everything I had on was soaked. So I came home and changed, because Brian was still at the back cutting wood. So I changed my clothes and went over and gave him a hand. We got some wood brought over. Yes, I hate that. But the thing was, it was like it came down, but it didn't last. It was like, I guess if I had waited to do it in the truck, but I was, impatient. I wanted to get it off the truck, the steel. And I'm like, it won't last long. And of course, it just came down. It was like, it's nasty. And it literally, my coat was soaked. I was soaked right through. It just got me. And it came down. So like I said, I came home and I changed, and I don't know. I'm hoping I don't get sick from it, because I feel cold still. I've got the heat cranked up in the house. I think it's like probably close to 80 in the house, and I don't even feel it. I mean, I'm in a t-shirt right now, but I got clean clothes on again. You know what I mean? But it's not nice to get soaked in that, and it's not like it's just rain. It's like literally like cold. Now he says this. You should get 4 days. See, I am still at work. I'm off the next 4 days, hoping to get stuff done. But this cold is killing me. Yeah. Well, you know, it hasn't really been real cold here. Like we've had, like today it was, like I said, it was off and on. It was fine when I loaded the, like it was spitting this morning a little bit, but then it's like it stopped. The sun came out when I was driving to the scrapyard, and then I got to the scrapyard. That's when it opened up, and it's like, yeah, nastiness came down. Hello, Bill. Mm. So yeah, interesting. No, that wasn't right. Stupid thing. Mm, tough when, you know. But anyhow. Hmm. Hmm. So what have you been up to? See, I got all my pickups done today. Cool, right on. I'm glad you get your pickups all done. I didn't have any pickups today. Like I said, I was kind of working on today. Tomorrow I'm going to work in the yard because it's supposed to be, the wind is really strong outside right now. We're getting, I think, high winds. It's like whatever they get up toward the, like, geesh, up toward London and stuff, and then instead of Toronto stuff, like it seems to move down this way, and it's like, crappy weather. So go figure. Let's see if I can fix this or not here. No. Huh. The happy. Hey there. 4 broken toes and still out scrapping. Yeah, well, that's what a scrapper does, right? We always work when we're hurting. Doesn't matter if we're hurting or not, right, guys? Let's see. What do we got? We got Robert Aloma's Canadian. Welcome. Let's see how he going with all the copper the other day. It was pretty good. I mean, today's, I can't even remember what today's was. Tickets downstairs. It was $258 the load I had on the truck. I didn't even show it. I totally forgot about it. Like I said, the weather wasn't the nicest, so I didn't film it. But I had, what did I have? I had 3 of the um, aluminum copper rods. Well, actually, I only had 3 of those, one small one. So that was, I think it was like 105 or 107 bucks for that. And then the copper was, well, I got $4 a pound for the number 2. So it was almost, well, they gave me 260. So, and then yesterday's for the number 1, no, sorry, I took the compressors in. What was the compressors yesterday? I took the compressors and the motors into the other scrapyard, and I got pretty close to, I think it was off 50 cents from having 60 bucks, I think. And then the other load that went to the other yard, which was the number 1 copper and all that steel, and I think it was 100 and, it's either 110, I think it was 110. Pretty sure it was. So in yesterday's and today's, I mean, we're looking at 300 and, so let's see, 63 is 400 and $410 in 2 days, I think it was. And that's just from the air conditioners pretty much, all except for the load that I got from the other fireplace too. Because I think that load was 500 some odd pounds, I think, of steel. So, and the steel here is 14 cents, 14 and a quarter, something like that. So, hello, man, Mountain Metals. How you doing? Yeah, so it wasn't too bad at all. It was a decent load for sure. Not bad at all. My scrap channel up and going this weekend. Cool, right on. Very cool. Yeah. It's difficult to keep 2 channels going. Welcome, Lucas. It is hard. So, yeah, it is difficult for sure. Let me see here. Yeah, it's, let's see, I done some bright and shiny wire today. 110 kilos roughly, 50 pounds, and get 1,180. Is that what that is? Cool. Very cool. Yeah, prices, like I said, I mean, everybody says to me, well, why don't you just drive to Toronto area? And I'm thinking to myself, you know what? That's like a 3.5 hour drive, and I'm happy with getting what I get. I mean, it's better than most prices we've had in a long time, so I'm content. And my steel, I'm not hauling any further than I'm hauling it for 14 cents. Well, I get a little more, 14 cents a pound. So I can live with that. Back to work for me. You all have a good one. All right, Silver Scorpion, thanks for coming in. I appreciate it. Yeah, I know. I missed it. Sorry about that. It's hard because, like I said, they keep jumping the thing does. Sorry about that, girl. It's just when you get people to come in and they, have nasty things to say and stuff. But not you, wasn't you, Souls. I didn't mean that, but it happened and I couldn't fix it. I couldn't do anything with it. It wouldn't let me fix it after it happened. But it jumped on me when I touched it. I didn't do it on purpose. I wouldn't do that. So, but yeah. Actually, I can just do one better here. So we'll just make sure I got the right one here. Because it keeps jumping on me here. Let's just do this. There we go. We'll just do that, and it won't happen again. And if something comes in, you can just deal with it too. Let's see. I got like 20 plus bags of cans. Haven't got around to selling them though. Dolex, is that what that is? No, I know, easily done. No worries. Yeah, I just modded it in here. It's just easier. Yeah, here I just took in what I take 2 bags of cans, and I got 40 cents a pound for cans. Unfortunately, our aluminum's gone down. Let's see. Lucas says silver and gold are jumping. It seems, going up. Yeah, I understand. Yeah. It always goes up and down. It's same with the scrap. It's always up and down. Let's see. I can't believe people say nasty things. Yes. People are what they are, you know what I mean? They got nothing else better to do, I guess, at night. But they got to come in and, disrupt people's lives. I mean, you can just sit and watch. I mean, I've seen me just watch people's lives. You don't always have to say anything. You can just come in and just chill, But, it is what it is, right? So I'm lucky we get 10 cents. Well, we don't get 10 cents a can. We get only for beer cans is what we get, 10 cents for cans. We don't get them for pop cans here. But if we lived in a different province, I think I'm not sure exactly all the provinces that get it, but there's some provinces and I think you get 10 cents, and I think even Quebec has one too now. I'm not 100% sure. I don't live in Quebec. I live in Ontario. We don't have a deposit on just pop cans, but they have it on a lot of stuff like bottles. Like we have it on our liquor bottles and our beer cans. We don't have it on anything else like pop cans and stuff. Yeah. It'd be nice to get that, that's for sure. But with that comes you to pay a deposit too. So I mean it's nice because I mean you get it for plastic bottles and everything. Because that's what they do in Alberta and stuff. Because there's another guy watching, he does stuff like that. He picks up, recycling and stuff. And he gets good money for it. So let's see. We get them by. Yeah, let's see what I miss here. Let's see, I'm lucky. Yeah, I had that problem when it first started, the epidemic and stuff. They wouldn't even take the pop cans. And now, the other yard I take it to, they only paying, I think, 25 cents. The other yard that's in the city here, they're paying 40 cents. Of course, I called around, but they pay less for like cast aluminums and other stuff. I mean, here, where the other yard pays more, which is it's like I'm back and forth. I'm always constantly checking which one am I heading this load to? Is it going to this yard? So I got to kind of separate them to get the prices for them. It makes a big difference when it can be 40 cents or 30 cents, or even 10 cents could be a big difference, if you got a lot of it. So you got to constantly keep on it, because if you don't, like today, I mean, if I hadn't take my rads up to the other yard, I'd only get, 20 cents difference. So, I mean, 20 cents makes a big difference when, I mean, I only had 70 pounds of aluminum copper rads, but still, it adds up. Because, I mean, it was, like I said, 100 and something just for that little bit. Hello, everybody. I just wanted to say hello before I go to sleep. Greetings from the Netherlands. Oh, welcome. Glad you came in. Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. Welcome. Tons of people coming in. We got lots of people coming in, hanging out. So if you guys don't know anybody in here, guys, feel free to, check out their channels, because there's a lot of good channels that come through here and stuff. And if you're into metal art, there's metal art. There's Solstice. She's another scrapper like me. You got the happy one, the happy scrapper. Try. There's a whole bunch in here that comes in, guys. And everybody's different. We all have different channels. But yeah, I mean, it's anybody you're interested in checking their channel out. I mean, I don't have a lot of mods in here right now. It's just Solstice is the only one I have in here. Everyday Solstice. But yeah. So yeah, let's see. This is how off of here. All you do is just look their channel up, just type it in. Let's see. Remember to hit the thumbs up. Usually, if I had more mods in here, they would share their links and stuff. If you're looking for certain people, is there specific people you're looking for? I could probably pull up a couple of them here. We could probably put them up. So let's put yours in there. Put your link in. So if anybody in here doesn't have yours, anybody else want to share your link? Does anybody want to share it? If you want to share your links, because I don't know what else I can do to make it easy for you guys to click on. Because if the link is in the chat, then you could easily just, once you click on it, takes them right to your channel. And then you can, well, it's not follow, it's subscribe here. Follow is usually Twitter and TikTok. Oh, what's the other one? What anyhow? Those are the follow ones instead of subscribe. So anybody you don't have, just trying to keep up with the what's going on. I look on my phone, I can at least see it. I'm squinting on the other one. I can, but I'm terrible on my phone. I know my phone's over here, and I'm like, I mean, I can probably find a couple links here for some people. I know I can find yours. Certain people are easy to find, and others are a little harder to find. Some of them pop right up for me. So let's see. Nope. All right. Sometimes they come right up. Sometimes they don't. Let's see. Oops. I clicked. Oops. Sorry. I'm back. It's okay. It's all right. Found it. There you go. There's a link. It's all good. Like I said, usually people come in and let's see, want me to find anyone others? Anybody else want their link up? If you want your link up, Sosa says she'd look for your link and put it up for you. If you want your link put up, guys, just ask and she'll try and find it for you. It makes it a heck of a lot easier when someone else does it. That's for sure. But yeah, so it wasn't bad. Of course, I want to share. Okay, so there we go. Here, I'm just gonna put your link in there. You can put your own in here. Okay, I've known you long enough, and I've seen you over, like hanging it with Ian and stuff. So that's fine with me. So I'm gonna add you as a mod. So there you go. Now you can just put your own in here. Okay, I'm done with that. Man Melt Links, Man Melt Metals. I know you too, and I have no problem with you. So you're awesome. So I'm gonna add you as my mod too. So if you guys want to share your links, just put them in there, guys. Like I said, I've known you guys long enough, so I've been following your channels long enough. Let's see. I think that's my link. So yeah, if anybody's putting any links in there, if your links are in, just click on them, guys, and check them out. So and you guys can share your own links. It just makes it easier, I guess. Yeah. So you making anything? Any new pours? Man Melt Metals. Any new ones? Let's see. Let's see. Can you share my link, please? Okay, I think I have. Okay, she's got the hang of it now, guys. Cool. Thank you so much, girl, for giving me a hand. I appreciate it. I figured I'd go live tonight. Why not? I was just gonna watch. I've been watching Lost in Space. Will Robertson, danger, Will Robertson, danger, Will Robertson. I've been watching it. I just started. They just added a full season of it. So I was watching it last night. I think I watched it till 2:00 in the morning. I said, "Ooh, I need to go to bed." I looked at my dog, Angel, and she's looking at me like, "Are we going to bed or what?" But the one I already went to bed. She's like, "I'm going to bed." She says, "I'm not staying up." I just got. Let's see. I just got a paw print like that tattoo. Cool. Right on. Like the ones around my wrist. Yeah, those are my dog's names. Molly and Angel. They're awesome. I love this channel. Oh, come on in and hang out. Like I said, it's all about just having fun. Can't take anything too serious. Yeah, he's got a lot of nice pours. I've got quite a few of his pours. Like I said, this one here was really cool. This one's really heavy now. That one there, that one's cool. That's one of his. Man Mountain. So it's a fair size. So to give you an idea of my hand, you know what I mean? So, I mean, she's a chunker too, guys. It's like, what is this one? 33.2 ounces. So that's cool. I like it. Like I said, I thought it was cool. I've got some of those copper ones too, guys. The little guys. The little copper guys too. Those little copper nuggets. He makes really nice pours, guys. So this is the copper one. This one's only 1.6. He's got his little stamp on the back. See? But yeah, they're really cool. I got a few of those. And I got a few others of his. Okay, let me get. Let's see. What did I miss, guys? Man, can you share your link so I can follow, please? Yeah, he should be a mod. So, anyways, Mike, are you gonna come up, Mike? Gonna come up and hang out with me? Well, even Sosa could come up. It doesn't matter, guys. Come on up and hang out with me. If you want, that is. You don't have to. Ugh. What's that popped up? I don't want that. I got all these pop-ups that keep coming. So what has Mike been up to? Mike should be. I was gonna say Mike should be a. He is. So there, cool. Just trying to see the different links and stuff. Yeah, everybody's got their link up. So yeah, you guys don't know E-Waste Mike. You guys should know E-Waste Mike. Mike is like, how do I say? He is like the gem of E-Waste. This guy knows everything that I could possibly know. Did you shower? Shower what? What? What is going on? What did I miss? Why is Mike asking? I don't know what I missed, but I don't know. Mike, can I have your link, please, so I can follow? Cool. Mike, put your thing in there. Love this community. Yeah, we have so many great people that, you know. Yes, Mike is one of a kind. That he is. He's funny though. We got Dan coming in. Hello, people. Welcome, Dan. We got Frank. I like his. Oh man, there's some good stuff that he cooks up, man. Oh yeah, metal arts. Oh yeah, I love the metal art and stuff. Oh yeah. What do we got here? Let's see. They really late here in Germany, but I'll take a minute to say hello. I appreciate you coming in, Frank, and saying hello. I appreciate it. Let's see who haven't I made as a mod. I'm gonna make Dan a mod too. Dan, I'm gonna make you a mod too. As a mod. So you can put your link in there, Dan. So K&D Scrapping is another scrapping channel. There we go. We got Jessie O in here. She's popping up some links. Thank you so much, Jessie O. I appreciate that. Let's see. I follow a guy named, he was Ben from, yeah, he's another one. Yeah, Ben knows a lot too. But for me, Mike is like close. Like he's just across the board. He's not far. So, and I've known Mike probably a lot longer than I knew Ben. Like I said, I've watched Ben stuff. I mean, I've had to go over there to US Buns. Just sometimes there's something you're looking for. Same with Scrapping Irish. He's another one. I've watched a few things on his and just certain things, you know, you're interested and you're like, ooh, I like that. That's cool. Hello, all in the chat. Yes. So who didn't I make and who is? Pretty sure I did. My chat seems to be, there we go. So what did I miss? Is at Food Basics. Cool. He's at Food Basics. That's okay. Cool. I appreciate coming in, Dan. I would have asked you to come up, but I guess since you're shopping, maybe when you get back home, if you want to come up, Mike, if you want to come up, ask us. Yeah. See, yes. Mike. I'll check it. Mike is really good. He does a lot of live streams, and there's a lot of fun that goes on there. You know, Mike's got a good sense of humor, and it's always a lot of fun because everybody that goes in there knows Mike. So never take offense to anything. You know, we all just joke around. So, what shopping are you getting done? He's at the food grocery store. Link. All right, link it is. All right, invite. That's a nice channel. He has a really, like I said, he's really good at making stuff. If you're interested in pours and stuff, he's another one with a really great sense of humor too. He's quite the character and funny. I like that. You know, when he makes his videos and stuff. But he's good at what he does. I'll give him that. We got Simple Man. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Everybody's coming in. It's late for these guys. It is late. I see Mike's hard at it.
What do you want?
I don't know, Mike. What are you doing?
What's your sidekick at?
Why aren't you working harder? Come on. You should have them all done. You're so fast at it.
No. You're giving me a hard time.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
Give me a hard time. I'm not motivated to do this today.
Why?
I just ain't got it today, I guess. I don't know.
Well, maybe you need a break for a day or so and then get back to it.
Nah, I got too much to do.
Oh,
Why is Everyday Sellers in here? Don't let her in here.
oh, she coming in hanging out. Everybody's hanging out.
Yeah, get rid of her.
Well, she's got a blue wrench now, so.
That don't matter. That don't matter.
Is your snow all gone?
Yeah. It
Yeah,
was 51 here today.
wow.
51 today, 50 tomorrow, and then we're going down in the 40s and 30s.
They're calling more snow here on Saturday, I think, or Sunday.
Oh, did I just figure this out? No.
So why are they giving you so much trouble? Are these new to you? You've never taken these ones apart?
I don't know. They're being an asshole. Pissing me off. I know that.
Uh-oh. Frank says, have a good night. Okay, Frank, thanks for coming in.
Oh.
Oh, he found something.
Ah.
Figured it out now.
This must have been made in Canada.
Yep, that's probably what it was. All right, thanks for coming in.
Had a little clip over there. But it's full of leaves. Look.
Oh,
What am I going to do with that? Throw it in the trash can.
there you go.
Leave it in there where it belongs. I've been doing this all day. I still have a mountain to do. Sellers don't help me. All she does is grief me. I don't understand it. Simple, man.
Yep.
Oh my God. I gotta get out of here. I can't deal with these people. Especially Simple, man. Especially. That guy should be in bed. It's late where he's at. I said, are you still trying to scratch this same one? It's the same one, Simple Man. From when I was doing my live stream, same damn one.
Wow.
There's a little latch right here I didn't see. I got it now. You can go to bed now. I got it.
The I picked up this week is still in my car. Everybody's having difficulties. So you ask. I saw you ask Link. Did you want to come up, Simple Man? If you want, you can come up and torment Mike.
He don't talk, so he ain't gonna torment me. Where's your sidekick at?
I don't know. Not sure. Don't know.
The user I picked up this week is still in my car. Can't get the bleeding board out.
Yep.
Some of them are tricky. I mean, I used to pop these with no problem, and I haven't done them in a while. So now it's just like, and half the stuff I don't take out of them anymore. So I don't take the disk drives, none of that stuff out. They go with the shred.
It just
Scrappy.
done.
Simple Man don't know how to do nothing. He can't even speak English. Well, he can speak English, but poorly. Poorly. I have not missed him. Sellers, I swear to God. Pressing your luck on me. You're pressing your luck.
He has missed you. Oh,
Out with me for like 3 hours. I don't think he misses me.
I can say him. Oh.
I don't miss him, so not at all. Not at all. So what have you been up to?
I have been working on air conditioners, and I had to clean up my road again. So I managed to get that done. Tomorrow, I got some more stuff I got to throw in because they're coming for more snow for the weekend. So tractor out tomorrow and do that. And then if I get all that done, I got another load of wood I got to pick up tomorrow too.
I saw your air conditioner video. I saw your shed video the other day.
Yeah, I just I finally got all that processed. Everything I had on the truck and trailer, that's all gone. That stuff is done.
Oh. Not funny, Happy Scrappy. Not funny. Don't be laughing. Not funny. I was cleaning my bench. Look, I found a whole bunch of winning lottery tickets.
Cool.
It's like $160 here.
Very cool.
I don't even remember where it came from. I found some on my desk drawer a couple weeks ago too. I might be a millionaire and don't even know it.
There you go.
You are the AC queen. I'm glad I don't do that. AC queen.
Well, that's why I dumped them on the road, because if I don't dump them on the road, I won't process them. If I dump them around back, I'd have a pile. I'd have a mountain of them. So that's why I usually just process them as I come in. In the summertime, I have a hard time keeping up, though, with everything else coming in.
Thank God I don't get many. Now, I'll just come off of here, Simple Man, since you know so damn much.
He can come up. Like I said, the link is in the chat. Let's put the link in again. StreamYards is having a $10 sale. Mod me if you want the link. Nah, I don't really. You know what? I'm not even interested in purchasing the first package because the amount of time that I spend going live. So for me, I'm still using the same basic package they give you. So
yeah. I pay for I think it's $20 or $25 a month or something.
Yeah, I don't really use enough of it. So, I mean, I never exceed they give me. I always say I'm going to go live, but then it's like, I'm done at night, I'm tired, and I don't feel like doing it. We got NE, welcome. I would love.
All right.
But I don't. Okay, no problem.
You hear that drill, Simple Man? You don't know what a drill is. Wiggle it just a little bit.
Let's see. For others, you can get unlimited hours and $10 if you pay the $25. Would you rather spend $10 instead? It's up to you. I don't spend it, so it doesn't matter to me. Like I said.
And I'm rich, so I don't care.
Yeah, Mike doesn't care. He's rich. He makes tons of money. So.
Sounded good.
Joy, but I thought you were into saving and 2 months of saving, but again, I don't, like I said, I don't even, I don't go live enough. So honestly, it'd be different for someone like George. Ask him, found it buried. He'd be into that because, you know what I mean? But for me, how many times have I gone live? It's a new month for me already. Here it is, December, and I'll probably go live. I'm going to try and go live, maybe once every week if I'm lucky. And then once Christmas rolls around, I don't have time. I'm extremely busy. Things haven't died down at all for me.
You ain't busy. Anybody could make a video and say they're busy. I do it all the time.
Oh, no. I mean, I've got plenty to keep me busy. My shop is full. And so is everything else. How are you? I'm good. I appreciate you coming in and hanging out with us. Let's see, Mike, could you pay? Let's see, what? In lottery tickets? You could. All you have to do is cash them in. Oh, my God. Hello, nice to meet you. What are you making? He is tearing boards apart, a server. He is into e-waste, as you can see, e-waste Mike.
It's full of leaves.
The happy scrapper, not bad. How are you?
Me too. What are you making? Yep. Taking apart servers. I got most of the leaves out of this one. I'll let this dry. And then I'll redo it. You know, now, I'll tell you how much this board is, though. Hold on a minute. Let me see what the price on this shit is. Should be like three something.
Oh, yeah? What does it weigh, that one board? Andrew, welcome. Microscrapping.
It's pretty heavy. Let's see.
Hello, everyone. Let's see, not bad. Just about
25 a pound.
Wow.
And this thing's pretty heavy, so let me go over here to happy scale. What did I say? 325?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So it weighs 4.85 pounds at 325 a pound. $15.76 for that board.
Wow, right on. Very cool. Okay, so no problem. We're gonna be here for a little bit. Let's see. I am.
They range between eggs.
Cooking supper. All right, Dan.
All he's having is eggs. Tell the guy he eats his eggs.
Oh yeah. Well, hey, if you like eggs, why not, right?
Eggs.
Oh.
That guy farts and a little chicken pops up.
Oh my.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I see videos.
Jesse O. And Graham's mic. Oh, you know what, simple man? You're lucky this ain't my stream. I'll tell you a few things.
Sweet.
In my English. My English. Jerk. Simple man.
I don't have.
I got your grams, buddy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I got to do your box up yet. I still got to get it boxed up and get it done.
I'm in no hurry.
I'll get it there. Don't worry. I just got to go up and
Here.
clear my table out.
Nothing to do.
No, I know.
You know?
Yeah, you got a couple there to do.
Plus the other side.
I know the feeling.
There's more over there. And there's more outside, and there's more back in the corner. And
yeah, I know the feeling. I've got 3 parts to my shop up there, and like I said, it's yeah. And I have other buildings that are full too that I can, and that's the worst part. It's just the more buildings I get, the more I filled. Bill says he's back. Well, welcome back. And yes, Dan says yes, eggs.
I told you eggs.
Well, if he likes eggs, then eat them, I guess.
Yeah. You know what, Dan? I ain't gonna complain or yell at you because I had a breakfast last night for dinner as well. So once in a while I'll do that. I can't do it every night though, because I don't want to fart out a chicken. I ain't time to be chasing the chicken around. Dan.
Huh.
That ain't gonna work. Some happy scrappers can't find the right link. I'll look some more though. It's not breakfast. Oh, it's dinner.
That's what I had for supper the one night. My mom just wanted to have eggs, so we had eggs. We had eggs and she wanted eggs and beans and we had toast, and it was just a breakfast because we didn't, she didn't want a lot, so.
No, it hits the spot.
Yeah, it was fine. A couple of eggs and
I had
once
I had the pizza place right down the street here knock on my door last night. So I didn't order nothing. I didn't tell them that.
Mm-hmm.
She said, "Here you go, enjoy." I said, "Thanks." It was already paid for. So she just had the wrong house. So I got somebody's meal, and I ate that shit for lunch today. Tell me I'm eating. I don't care whose food it is. So somebody didn't get their dinner last night. So I got it.
The chicken, more eggs. Let's see, a lot of people can find the right link. I similar of them.
I got a package from Captain Jerk today.
Cool.
Yeah, I got one of the skulls off of them.
Right on.
So I'll open it tomorrow if I do a live. supposed to get here quick. He just sent it out like yesterday or the day before.
That was for us.
Yeah, it's supposed to be here tomorrow. It came today. Captain Dirk.
Okay, Jesse, no problem.
Oh. We call that a crash and burn.
It happens. Little ones do fall, that's for sure.
Yep. I fall. It takes me 3 hours to get up.
Do you not have a button you can push and as I've fallen and I can't get up?
No. Maybe I don't want to get up.
Oh, my mom has one.
Maybe I want to stay down there.
The paramedics come though when my mom falls. So they actually call my cell first, and then if they can't get a hold of me, then the paramedics come.
But if you fry out a chicken, you get more eggs.
Could you go live at 11? It would be funny for me.
Well, Dan lives close to me. You can come get the eggs.
Yeah.
You know where I sell my stuff at Board Sort in Ohio? The lady that works in the office there, she actually has a sign out there. She actually sells eggs.
Oh yeah! Wow.
Yeah, they're the brown eggs that look like they're like rotten. But yeah, she has chickens. So
Scratch your head for me, will you? Scratch your head. Thank
What?
you. Because okay, I'm good. Just wanted to make sure. Cool.
Hello.
Hey.
Hi. Hello, Mike.
Mike's got.
Bye, Mike.
He did it himself. I didn't do it.
I know. He always does. He loves me, really. Oh, dear. How are you? I thought I'd pop up. I've never been able to pop up because the timings never work. But
Yeah.
as I'm up so late, I thought I'd just. Oh, he's got the good stuff.
I think he's teasing again.
You're taunting me, Michael.
Somebody got to tease you.
Exactly. Hope that's not for the shred pile.
Oh yeah, I got a lot of for the shred pile.
You know, he's got some more. He's bringing some more.
Oh,
He's taunting again.
there it is. I bet you could make a copper castle with that, like a sand castle.
A
Push
copper
it in there.
castle?
A copper castle.
Mhm.
Yes. Go on, Mike. Do it. Do it on your workbench. You know you want to.
You're not here.
So it's all cold and miserable there, is it?
It is.
Nice here.
Yeah, we didn't get that yet. Hopefully, it'll show up tomorrow, maybe.
We're at 51 today. We're nice.
Uh,
I went
it was-
outside.
it was rainy and miserable today, and then we had a little bit of freezing rain in that, so to mix.
Oh, I hate that.
It
It
kind of
got
just
rain.
yeah, it was nasty. I don't mind cold if it just comes. Like I'm happy if the snow just comes and it stays, but there's up and down, up and down. It's how you get sick.
Yeah. Different levels of snow as well, isn't there? I just hate that sleety. We don't get snow like you do over here, obviously, but I hate that sleety rain you get that just makes the roads mushy and just
Yeah.
either have nice snow or nothing, please.
I just want the ground to freeze right now. I mean, we went back to the back end because on the back end of the property, because we have a road in the back end. That's where we cut our wood and stuff. And both of us had our four-wheel drives because my nephew was down and he cut some wood and he was in with his. When he went in, he already made it muddy. And then when I went in, of course, we were both in four-wheel drive, but
Oh, no.
it's just a mock hole back there now. So it just tears it up. And if it freezes, it's nasty.
Yeah.
So
Right.
all that rain, we had that snow, and then it just turned it into mush back there.
Yeah,
It
that's
just
not
freeze would
fun.
be nice.
Mush.
Yeah, I just want it to freeze, get it done with.
Just seeing if I can get chat up on my phone.
Yeah, I usually just stick my phone over here so then I can see, keep an eye on it.
No, I can't see the chat. My phone's. I don't think my connection's good enough for me to do anything else. If I touch it, it might cut me off, much to Mike's delight.
Scratch your head, Bill. I can't see you, Bill. Scratch that head. Scratch that head, Bill. There we go. All right, we're doing good now. You know, he's like a monkey down there.
Hi, Bill.
You really gonna let Tater head up there? You guys go up to that mountain.
Shut up, Mike.
Turn my volume down a bit.
Love you all.
Oh,
I'm heading out
do I
to
sound
Scott.
any
All right,
better?
well, thank you for coming. So
Do I
happy
sound
Stars
any
City.
better? Do I have an echo or anything now?
No echo. You're good.
What do I do?
Your voice
I
is still
actually got me a set of external speakers for my laptop.
Cool. Right on.
Did you just say Happy Scrappy is leaving? Is that what you said?
I did.
Oh, bye, Happy Scrappy.
He says, "Okay, I love you all. I'm heading out to scrap." So
Sounds good.
Good luck.
everybody's doing a little bit of scrap. I just when night comes, I don't want to do anymore. I don't want to go to the shop and do anymore. I find it too boring and just I don't know.
I might do a 24-hour work stream.
There you go. Cool.
What do you think of that?
Yay!
That's fine. I'm sure I'll be in because I'm usually up to 2:00 in the morning.
You're not invited.
That was mean.
Why are you so mean to me, Silvers?
What?
I'd have,
Because it's
I'd
fun,
have
Mike.
to go in there just so Mike could have somebody to yell at.
There you
Oh,
go.
your coat. He yells at everyone. What are you talking about? He's not fussy.
I was in there lurking in Ali Mac's stream. Well, I said hi, but I was in there for like an hour, but I was doing this stuff. So I told him I was leaving. And what's Ali Mac say? Be nice to people. And then he called me the C word.
Oh,
Very nice.
I always miss his stream now because I'm always at work. It's really annoying.
Quit your job.
And in the holidays, I can catch his Thursday stream.
What's more important, your supporters or work? You need to make a choice.
Uh-oh.
You need to make a choice. What's it gonna be?
It's always you, Mike.
Well,
Choose you every time.
I would rather you work.
jeez. Mike.
Dr. Pepper tastes like poop.
That big box for that little
Yeah, it tastes
thing.
nasty.
I'm sorry, bro.
Beard's looking good, Bill. I like it.
I know.
Very nice.
You are not invited to my.
My
24
background
hour-
look different.
What?
Mhm.
I can't. You're so tiny on my phone. I can't tell the background.
I'm
What
now
have you
on the opposite side of the room. I'm on
Oh.
the opposite side of the room, and the bed's over there.
Oh.
And
It looks like a moat door from here.
it's
Drawbridge,
a curtain with
that's
a
the
broken
one.
window that's got plastic over it and a
Oh.
curtain stapled over it.
I see.
One of the few windows in this old house that hasn't been replaced yet.
Cute, yeah.
I'll give you $100 if you mute Bill.
What?
$100 if you mute him.
Hell, $100 I'll mute myself.
There you go. See? Mute himself. There you go.
I ain't giving you $100.
He did it.
Did I mute him? Okay. Yeah, Superman, you're not invited either, buddy. Sorry.
Poor Mike's not inviting anybody.
It's just going to be Mike and no one else.
That'd be me.
Oh, dear.
Oh.
It'll just be a Mike stream. That's it.
I'm gonna
Yep.
put it on. I'm gonna put it on private anyway.
Oh, there you go. That's no fun.
Yeah, you know.
So that'd just be for the OnlyFans, wouldn't it,
Mike don't
Mike?
like me. Mike don't like me. He don't like me coming on the streets
Maybe I'll,
anymore.
Maybe I'll do a.
I guess
I'll
I'm
put
a
it-
bad influence.
I'm talking, Taterhead. Shut up. I would do a join button, membership button, but I'd probably get Simple Man in there and just ruin that. So.
Like it or not, a real passion for hunting and fishing. Welcome.
That's
Good to see you back on YouTube.
Passion? Where the hell you been, woman?
He was live last night.
She was?
He was live last night.
I still want to give her a spanking.
You know,
I do.
happy for you.
Just because.
Just because you can.
Just because you can.
No, it's just because I want to.
No,
But
you'd enjoy it. You know you would, Mike.
all right, that one there's a dragon. I don't know what it is with that one not wanting to charge.
I know you're not a woman. Mike's just being a smarty pants like he always is. A beard might be a dead giveaway that you're not a woman. Passion for something nutrition. Let's see. I will make a new channel. Oh, there you go.
Oh.
Look at that.
Hopper.
Sweet. All the
I
scrappers
never
are
get the
drooling
good
now.
ones. I
Everybody's
never get
drooling now.
those.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, you beast.
That's what he does. He just tosses it.
I know.
I love when you talk dirty to me.
The mess you must have to clear up, Mike. My cat
Ain't got
wants
no
to say
mess.
hello.
Where do you see a mess? There ain't no mess.
Oh, baby. Can they see you?
Ooh,
right.
What is that? Put that in the microwave.
Cindy said hi, everyone. She's gonna go get her pajamas on.
All
Hi,
right.
Cindy. You're so dark, they
Hi.
can't see you.
You're too high.
Yes.
Whoa!
Left.
Too high. You're too low.
Everybody, say hi to my
Oh,
face.
she sneezed in my face. Thank you, Purdy.
Mm.
Gosh. You're so dark, they can't see your face.
What you get?
Oh, call me.
Put some oil on that door.
What are you doing?
Damn bottom.
Yeah, good girl.
Bill. Bill. Oh, Bill. Bill.
My yellow Tom
Look
cat.
at
I
the
had to
camera.
show him where the cat food bowl was today. Cat what steal dogs feed.
Good, Purdy. YouTube wants to see you.
Kitty, 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 kitty. Earl, there's another kitty cat on the screen. You better come up and see him, Earl.
Yep.
Yeah. Do you fancy a
Earl
boyfriend?
probably somewhere catnapping.
Earl works harder than Mike. Yeah.
At least Mike's got a warm basement to work in.
Being overly friendly.
I could clean my basement out, but I just don't want to, because then, you know what I mean? I'd end up bringing more stuff into the house, and I don't want to do that.
Yeah, catch 22.
Because essentially I could just back up to one of the windows and kind of, you know, throw it in the
Chuck it
window.
in.
Yeah, it'd be easy to, then I could just, because it's level to the road, so it's perfect for the windows. I would never have to carry it down the stairs. But I don't want to do that. I'd just rather leave it in my shop up there. Bad enough when I bring my wire in the house and peel it.
You should burn it.
Yeah, that's illegal
No.
here. That's a $10,000 fine here if you caught doing it.
Yeah, it's illegal here too.
Yeah, it's not. It's a nasty thing to do.
Yeah,
It's
you
illegal
don't
in the
do that.
States.
Yeah, I usually just, like I said, I just peel it, and then the small stuff I throw it in those bins and keep it until I have a bunch of it. And
You can't even sell burnt wire here.
no, not burnt wire. This is just the normal stuff. I mean, I get once in a while you'll get it because somebody will, you know, they'll do a, like they'll burn their couches and stuff, and you go and you clean the stuff up. It's like mattresses, and you'll find wire in it, and it's been burned out. Our yards don't care here. You can still.
I
They'll
can
take
sell it here as long as I got the name of the owner of the place that might have burnt down when I cleaned it up.
Yeah.
Because it's just
Here,
an
they don't
insurance
even
cleanup.
ask. They don't ask here. You can take it in, and they don't even care.
I don't know about here.
Get all of those AC units. Do you buy them or do you get them for free? I get them from. I actually have a couple companies in town that I pick up. And just one day I ended up. Well, I have an ad on here, local, and that's how I get a lot of business. Like I picked up. And the guy just out of the blue, he just messaged me and he's like, "Are you interested in air conditioners?" And I'm like, "Sure. What do you got?" And he's like,
Yes,
"Well," he says, "I have an
please.
ongoing thing." He says, "Are you interested?" He says, "The guy that was doing it is moving to Ottawa." I said, "Sure." And then I went
Great.
in. I went in and he's like, "Yeah." He says, and at that time he was overflowed. I mean, it took me 3 loads to clean him out at the time, and that was like a pile. So I ended up
Oh.
going in there, and then after that, he just texts me and when he wants them picked up, and I go in and and then I go
Brilliant.
usually rifle through their dumpster because they always throw a bunch of goodies in the dumpster.
Oh, nice.
So because the guys don't care, what are the for them they don't it's no loss to them. They're not worrying about it.
We don't really have that many AC units over here. Just like the odd commercial place, really, but not like you guys
Certain time of
do
the month that you
there
start
and in
shutting off
America.
on.
Well, see, I've had them craned right off the roofs of buildings and stuff and put them right in the back of my half ton.
Oh, wow.
Oh yeah, I'll make friends with the guys that work on this stuff. So at the end, they don't want to have to get somebody, because if they crane it off and they can sit on the thing and then they have to have someone to load it, and then once they're on the
Yeah.
ground, good luck. You know what I mean? Getting them on a trailer or anything. I mean, what was it? 2 years ago, I ended up with them like out of the blue again. In my
Put
ad,
everything in the fridge.
somebody messaged me and said, "Yeah, we're doing all the McDonald's from Deseron, or was it Deseron? It was from like
But
2 hours or 1 hour away to almost
for lunch.
just on the outskirts of Toronto. They were doing all the McDonald's lines, and I ended up with all them.
You're going to have to mute Bill, Evie. I can't hear what you're saying.
Yeah, I'm gonna mute him. Till he comes back.
Oh, dear.
Throw his ass out of here.
Throw his ass out of here.
Go on.
Yeah, he doesn't want to do it.
No, it's awesome when you can make connections like that. I finally got a boiler guy. Woohoo! So I've just started getting boilers in from them,
Yeah.
which is great.
Well, I used to a long time ago, but see, then a lot of them, I had at one time, I think I had about 3 or 4 of them. And over time, what happens is a lot of times the employees they'll take them home with them. They'll put them on their half tons at the end or whatever. So a lot of them, they kind of weeded out and then you didn't get anything. So I was just getting, little,
Oh,
so finally I just stopped. And then, of course, that's when the prices are up. But then when the prices fall to the bottom, suddenly I'm getting these calls. Can you come
yeah.
get the stuff, None of the employees want it now because they can't get rid of it. Like they're practically,
Yeah.
when they drag it home, take it apart, they're not making the money they were.
Yeah.
I mean,
It
a
always
lot of them,
surprises me.
they'll take the copper and stuff, but they won't take like anything that work wise. I've seen me go into a couple of businesses and they've cut the, the rad out of it, and then they'll leave gobs of copper. I'm like, you left
Yeah,
the copper
well-
on it. So I shake my head. It's like once in a while you'll get that.
Yeah, my neighbor has an HVAC company, and that's what they do. They cut the coils, but leave all the noodles and shit. I got piles of that shit outside. It's all shred.
Not here. You can sell the noodles, even if they're on the ends of them. You can still sell them as dirty, and you can still get.
Nice.
It could be like 50, 60 cents. It could be even more.
I ain't pulling no damn copper. Hell with that.
You don't have to pull them. Just when they're stuck on the thing.
Go ahead now. You can unmute them. Clown. Your beard's crooked, Bill. You keep eating, you're gonna get fat. Unmute them. Unmute yourself. Jesus Christ.
I muted them.
He probably can't. I mean, ow! She got my toes. Stop!
I like toes.
Oh, no, madam.
This is my first meal today because I've been out doing pickups.
I don't believe you.
It is.
I don't believe you.
No, Purdy.
Been 3 counties today.
I don't care if you say. I don't believe it. How many McDonald's and Taco Bell do you drive past and stop at? How many? Lie.
I don't buy fast food, Mike. Fast
Sure.
food's bad for your system. I don't buy fast food.
Is it bad for you?
You could ask Cindy. I don't eat fast food.
What are you eating now?
Fried taters and a steak.
Taters ain't good for you. So say you're not eating healthy, so go to McDonald's and get a
Fried
damn
taters and a broiled steak.
Yeah, that's not good for you. Red meat, terrible. Solars will tell you.
Yeah, but I'm someone who doesn't eat any meat, so.
Like I said, Solars will tell you.
Oh man, I gotta have my. I'm sorry, but I'm not a vegetarian.
Well, scholars right now, I'm just eating the potatoes.
No, not many people are.
I'm not eating meat, just the potatoes.
No, I gotta have my steak. I gotta have chicken at least and stuff like that. And we have our fish and stuff because my sister goes fishing and stuff. So there's nothing better than fresh fish.
I like fake meat.
Yeah.
Much to Mike's delight, my fake bacon.
No, I like real bacon.
Fake meat.
Bit of protein.
Yeah, I always love picking on me. I got broad shoulders. I can kick.
I'm not commenting on the protein.
And we lost him again.
No,
We're just
don't,
circling
Mike.
again.
Leave that alone. You started it.
you can leave that alone. I know exactly where you're going with that. You can leave that right now.
I didn't say nothing. I'm innocent until proven guilty.
I don't know.
Innocent. I'm innocent.
Getting to the end of the month, dropping me.
Oh, is there twice?
Yeah, it's getting towards the end of the till we pay the Wi-Fi. It starts shutting me off.
Wow.
Where do you get? Simple man, why don't you go to bed, man?
Actually, speaking of which, I turned into a pumpkin about half an hour ago by my timings.
Oh. Shame on you.
And
Yeah,
it's so early for us here. It's only like 7:30.
really, yeah, of course.
That one,
It's 12:30.
that one store today I was in had pumpkin cookies.
Oh yeah.
They're fattening.
I walked away from them.
Good job.
Sounds.
I
I
bet it
walked
was.
Nice.
away from them.
I don't like.
I don't
pumpkins.
really.
I don't
No,
like
me
pumpkins.
neither.
I'll take apple any day, but not like I said pie. But I don't know about apple.
Yeah, I'm the same. I don't like the taste of pumpkin at all.
No.
At all. At all.
I like her
At
accent.
all.
I like her accent.
I
like
haven't
the
got an accent. You have.
I like your accent.
At all.
I love the Canadian accent. Mike's, meh. I can take or
Like,
leave
man,
his
he's not
American.
Canadian.
No, he's American accent.
That's right. He's American.
I know he's American.
Just slightly across the border.
That has not been proven.
No,
I'm an illegal.
I love all accents. I just don't like Mike's.
I'm an illegal alien.
Oh.
As long as I don't talk like simple jerk there, I'm good.
He's got a lovely accent too.
I don't
You're
know
just
what
jealous of his accent, Mike.
the hell- No, nothing.
I don't think I have an accent, do I?
Yeah, of course you do. You do to me.
Everybody has accents. When you listen to them, you're like, wow.
I love it. I love any accent that's different to mine.
I try to talk Southern as much as possible.
Why?
I'm Southern. I live in Southern Illinois.
That's not southern enough, though. You're Midwestern, buddy.
Yeah, love the Greek accent. Of course, Simple Man, of course. Don't hear it enough, though.
Simple man can't even talk a Greek accent.
Oh, he can.
No, he can't. How does this come off?
How would we know, Mike? We're here to learn. Come on, Mike. Teach us.
Take one of these leaves that'll help reduce it.
I don't even know what the hell I'm doing. Some of these servers come apart real quick, and other ones, forget it.
Yeah, that beast that I picked up the other day, God, I don't know what they were thinking putting that thing together. Nothing a hammer didn't sort, but Jeez.
Hmm.
Some of them are interesting.
It'd just be nice if Canada had a board sort over here.
Canada.
Yeah, be nice if we had one too. But we don't. Although I have found an e-waste buyer. I've been threatening to go for weeks now, but things keep getting in the way. It's about an hour's drive from me. So I'm looking forward to going. Hopefully before Christmas.
Ask them what the good song to sing for my program.
They're talking about scrap.
Oh.
We're always talking about scrap. I think everybody, well, you know what I mean? Pretty much everybody in the chat's left, and everybody up here is all scrappers.
Went with my dad this last week to pick up a washing machine out of a laundromat.
Oh, yeah?
One of them great big super load things. We had to lay it on its side and barrel roll it into the back of the truck
They're fun.
to get it in the
Done
truck. It was that heavy.
I've done them too, and I don't care for them. I've had people call me, and my policy now since the epidemic, if it ain't sitting outside, I ain't picking it up because I'm not going to your house. So, or I'm not going to your business. You want it, then you better get somebody to get it outside. Because if it's outside, I can get it loaded.
But it was outside.
Yeah.
I'm just lucky my tailgate for my trailer, my 16-foot trailer, was still laying in the back of the truck where I left it in there.
Yep.
Sellers,
Yes.
I missed the screw.
You what? You cut out or I cut out?
I missed a screw.
There's always one.
And I missed it.
Mike's got a screw loose.
What am I going to do
Isn't
now?
that the truth?
Wow. How are you doing?
Mr. Rubble, look what I got. I got a treat for you. You get the steak bone, buddy.
Simple man, you can't even say hammer. What are you talking about? You gotta be another.
Right. It's 20 to 1, is it? I think I better go to bed. So thank you so much for having me up, Evie.
No problem.
Nice to come and see you all, except for Mike.
Cheerio.
Cheerio. Ta-ta. Bye-bye.
Have yourself a good
Put
night.
the milk on my Cheerios. All right, let's get rid of that guy there. I don't even like his name. That item? Hey, I say nothing bad. I just don't like his name.
Yeah, I know.
So that's his fault.
I know.
Not a good name to have these days.
No, it's not. That is true.
I'll leave it. You should say item. Ice.
Yeah.
I'm just looking out for you.
No, oh no, I understand, Mike. I get it. I appreciate it. I appreciate being around and stuff and hanging out. Have yourself a good night, girl. Thank you for coming up and hanging out with us. Maybe I'll try and go live one day through the week or something, where I can catch people from, you know.
Yeah, let me come to the living endorsement of my political right.
I really got to take a day off.
Supper's done.
Oh.
I still was in a school somewhere, so this damn thing does not want to come off. Try this one.
Miss Canadian, I know you like your sticker trades.
Yeah.
Steel Scrap Kingdom's supposed to have some on the way, so if you hit him up on one of his videos, let him know.
Okay, cool. I definitely will. So I can add to my collection over there.
Mr. Scrappity's wife had some made and sent to him.
Cool. Right on.
I don't see Scrappity's videos anymore. You still posting?
Yeah, he still posts about every night. He's got a brand new truck.
I don't see him anymore.
That's YouTube trying
He went
to
out and took.
YouTube channel takes a
went out
lot of
and
like if you don't keep an eye on
Yeah.
your channels and stuff, you don't a lot of them get kind of deleted or whatever, and you don't see them pop up like they used to,
No.
which is
You
crazy.
don't get notified.
Yeah, they kind of take that
You
away.
don't get notified on him. It's usually after 9 o'clock before he gets his uploaded.
9 o'clock. Past my bedtime. That AM or
I know,
PM?
Mike, you're old. You need your rest.
Yeah.
One day I might get it.
Cindy's already crashed out. Well, she ain't crashed out yet, but she's already all cocooned up in her burrito blankets.
Right on. Oh, scratch your head there, Dan. Scratch your head, Dan. Thank you. Appreciate that. There we go. How was your eggs?
Excellent.
Here he comes.
My eggs are always good.
There you go. Let's see.
More ways than one.
Meals. Almost every day.
Just ask my wife. She had bacon and eggs, and she had it on an onion bun. I have it on toast with chocolate milk on the side.
Oh, there you go. Right on. Right on.
Homemade chocolate milk.
Simple man, I don't give a shit about your videos. What do you think of that?
Hi, every day. If you're still there. Yeah, we're at Food Basics there, picking up some little bits and pieces we needed yet.
So you picked up the basics?
Yes. I got my dessert.
I'm gonna have cheesecake later on. That's
See,
my snack.
my dessert.
Oh, there you go, Joe Louis.
What do you got? Those dog snacks?
Dog snacks.
Oh,
Joe Louis.
is that like a whoopie pie?
They're
Yeah.
like a moon pie with cream filling
Yeah, whoopie pie.
with dark chocolate on the outside. Very, very tasty.
Whoopie pie.
Whoopie pie.
You eat that while you're whoopieing.
Oh.
Just looking at the screen, my blood sugar done went up 10 points.
Sorry, Bill. Didn't
Showing
mean.
snack cakes on here.
Show it to him again, Dan.
his head might start glowing.
That's all right. Can't get any
His
better.
internet got too much sugar now. It's acting up.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah, our internet too's been acting up for some reason today, and yesterday was real bad. I think it's our modem. We've been trying to get in touch with Bell, but they're not answering.
Oh no.
You just got a new modem. Didn't you?
Yeah, earlier in the year, but it don't matter. They send us this one, they send us the new one. We send this one back in the same box. They pay for it prepaid.
Somebody is in my driveway.
I'm
man.
beginning to hate Wi-Fi.
Hate is a very strong word.
How you doing, simple man?
Don't talk to him. Maybe he'll leave.
He's
All
been
right,
hanging out with us.
Third time in this one live stream that it's kicked me out.
Well, I tried to get on mics earlier today, and it wouldn't allow it. I had to redo
Yeah,
it.
you said your device wasn't connected. The device
Here. Say it real quick.
Hi, Dan.
Hi, Cindy. How you doing?
You need to settle down all that yelling.
Not
to bed.
feeling good tonight.
Oh,
She-
sorry.
She's back here, but she's all wrapped up like a burrito in her blankets.
Okay, I see a little white silhouette there.
Oh, these are.
Better, she's sick though. She's still on her cell phone.
Oh yeah. Well, hope you feel better.
Rubble's still Ruggles
Hey, Bill.
still working on his steak bone.
Billy had steak tonight. Holy hell!
Steak and eggs.
Steak and eggs.
Broiled steak and fried potatoes
No
and
eggs.
butter.
No eggs.
Had eggs for breakfast.
Mm. Eggs are not breakfast food. That's supper food.
Supper food.
I never eat eggs for breakfast. I eat cereal for breakfast.
I took 2 waffles, put hot pepper jack cheese on it, stacked eggs on top of it, put another waffle on top with another slice of cheese, and made a sandwich out of
That's how you gotta get fat.
it.
Yeah. And you're blaming me for showing off something for cholesterol.
That was bad.
That must be the one I showed Solars. Landed in here.
Yep.
So that's quite a nice little load of those air conditioners you keep getting there, Eve. I wish I had one contact that would do that for me, but I got nothing. Everybody that does heating and cooling and whatever around here, they port it themselves.
I just got lucky. Like I said, I had an ad on Kijiji, and that's how I got that. That's how I got those signs for McDonald's. Nobody else was, I guess. I don't know if
Right.
I was the first one he picked up, and he messaged me, and the guy did, and he asked me if I'd be interested in some air conditioners. I said, sure. And he's like, well, and then he explained to me, and I said, sure. I said, I'll meet you tomorrow. And he went in, and he says, I need it cleaned up when I text you. I said, oh, because usually he'll text me late afternoon. He doesn't want me in there doing the guys' room because then there's not enough spaces because it's a closed-in compound, right? So there's not enough space for my trailer, my truck. So I have to be in there in the morning or don't show up at a certain time because, not first thing in the morning because the guys are coming in, getting loaded up or whatever, getting out. And it can't be just before they close, like an hour and a half before they close either. So, and I said, yeah, I can do it. So he's been happy. And he said to me, I asked him if that was it. And he said, no, he says, we're still doing them, he said.
Good.
So
Good to
it's all
know,
keeps
man.
going in the winter.
You got a good shot there.
And then I have the other one too, the other furnace place. And once in a while you get them out of it. But I think a lot of those, the employees, a lot of them are taken apart by the employees or they take them home themselves.
Oh yeah.
So, but I mean, I get the odd one once in a while there, along with all the furnaces and everything else from the other place.
Yeah, I got one guy that offered me. He's a small private company, but he's got a buddy who's going through chemo right now, so he's been sending the trinkets towards him
Mhm.
to give him an extra buck or two. But he says sometimes he gets overloaded, and because he had a stove out at the curb, and I just happened to just be driving by, and I did a U-turn, and snagged the stove up, and he just happened to come out. He's telling me all about the stove, and I told him what I was doing and that, and he said, well, text the number on the side of my truck. He said, let me get your number. And he says, if I got extras, I'll call you.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
So if you got any, like I told him, he says, what do you take? I says, anything with a hydrocord.
Yeah. Anything that's metal, even if it's like, for me, it's not a big deal because if the price of steel drops, I can always just stockpile it, keep it for a while if I have to, until it goes
Yep,
back up
yep.
to a decent price.
Yeah, our
And
shred right now is $2.75 a ton, so it's not bad.
Yeah, it's 14 cents, a little over 14. It's 14 point something here. Almost 15. So
I was impressed that it was that high.
yeah, it's been nice. Our cars went up, the steel's gone up, copper went up again, the aluminum's dropped again. So it's up, down, up and down.
Right,
Kind of like Bill here, he up and down, up and down.
Damn.
He doesn't know if he wants to stick around or not.
Damn.
Maybe he's going for a second meal.
Damn.
Hi, Bill.
Long time no see.
Come again, we can stay as long.
Bloody internet.
They're talking a lot of shit about you.
Yeah, you should have heard what Mike said when you were gone.
He can go back and watch it. I didn't say a word. You guys are over there ragging on. You went for another meal, somebody said, but I ain't gonna say who that was, Dan.
No, I did not.
Yeah, that's your buddy Dan. Your buddy Dan said that, not me.
And Simple Man says he's in love with you.
With who?
You.
What a fag.
He says I'm bothering Mike because I'm in love with him.
Believe me, Dan, believe me. It's hard to be me.
Hard to be you.
It's hard to be me.
Yeah.
It's rough.
So this was grown for Movember, but the wife likes it, so I guess I'm keeping it.
Stupid internet.
I think you know, instead of stealing your neighbor's Wi-Fi, why don't you just sorry ass just get your own? One router, you won't have to steal your neighbor's shit.
Yeah, what he said.
Right.
I don't get involved in that one. I don't know anything about it. I don't live close enough to steal anybody's internet.
Well, I got some businesses around here, but they got it all locked. So
Mine's locked too. Mine actually, when it came with the new router and stuff, it was all locked and stuff. So if you don't have a password,
yeah,
you can't
it's
get into
locked until you actually give out the code. So
it. Yeah, that's the way mine is.
Yeah, mine's not locked. You can connect to it. But when you get on there and you see all the Pornhub and all the other crap, you won't be on there long. Oh, man, I hit the wrong one this time.
Oh,
Look out.
Good night, Simple Man.
Thank God.
it's almost 3 a.m. here.
He said he has to sleep.
All right. Well, thank you for coming in and hanging out with us.
Bye-bye. See ya.
Why bother? Another 3 hours would be daylight.
True. That is true.
Why bother?
Hey, he wants to leave. Leave him alone.
Okay.
Don't prolong.
So you doing that big stream? You gonna do your stream tomorrow, Mike? The 24-hour one?
No, I think it'll be tomorrow.
Oh, you gonna do it on the weekend?
I don't know. Not sure what I'm going to do yet.
Oh,
It will happen, though.
cool. That's good.
Well, make it for next weekend.
I might be dead by then.
Okay.
That'll be. Look at happy.
My bulk week scrapping starts on Sunday.
Oh, no, I don't know.
We don't have that. See, we don't have it down here. We don't have bulk weed. We just have people that just put it out, and if you happen to randomly get down that street or whatever, you'll get it. Or
Yeah.
for me, I get people because they call me or they text me.
I wish we did that. It's just once a month.
Can I have my drill? Are you done?
Yeah, we just. Unfortunately, we used to. At one time, they had here in our city here. We used to have what they would call Amnesty Week, and it'd be different sections. That was my father used to work for. He used to run the garbage truck and stuff, and he'd know what section there was they were going to have their garbage put out, and they wouldn't just put garbage out; they put metal out and everything. So when we go out at night and we'd go pick it up and stuff, and my dad the next day he'd go to work or whatever. So
Right.
and you couldn't get it all on. You truck and trailer, you'd be hurting that you couldn't get from home and throw it off and then go back in again.
We've had the odd night like that before too, where truck and trailer, like within a half an hour, we're fully loaded. We had to come home. We've done it one night there where we're loaded 3 times. So
It's nice when you can get them, a lot.
yeah.
For me, it's busy in the
Anyways.
summer. I get people that call me and I'm busy. And sometimes all I can do to get it on my truck and trailer.
Lay down. Hey. Good girl. Let me see your neck. Okay, it's just the way your hair is. Your hair is standing on goofy like. I thought it was all dirty.
Mike's
You
still
just-
fighting with those.
Hey,
I said Mike's still fighting with them. He's been having fun with these.
what is that? Oh, that's okay. That's one of those servers.
Those servers he's been working on.
4 of them parts since I've been up here.
Yeah, but you're still fighting with them. I mean, you're not going through them like you normally do. You usually whip right through stuff.
Because everyone is different.
Yeah, that's why I say you're fighting with them because they're not.
They're all different.
Yeah.
I'm in no hurry.
No, that's true.
Yeah.
That's the way it is. When I see my microwave pile up there, I think every one of them is different. There isn't one I don't think that's the same. And I'm looking at them, and I'm thinking, and I got a stack of them. There's got to be probably close to 20 of them up there right now. So and I got to finish off the rest of the air conditioners inside yet.
I have a dishwasher that we picked up tonight to strip, and that's it.
I got a dishwasher that I picked up on, I think it was Sunday. I picked it up. Somebody messaged me while I was in the city, so I picked it up. And what else is down there? I still got 2 fridges down below. I think that's it down there. I got to do. And I had picked up a barbecue. Somebody and 2 propane tanks that were full. So
It's nice. Get that the odd time too. They throw the barbecue out and the tank's still on and it's full.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Well, this guy here, he had disconnected them, and the one had a pile of he must have ripped it out of the ground because the bottom of it had all the dirt stuff stuck in it. And I'm like, okay, well, whatever. So I just stuck it up there and either use them for the barbecue or I'll use them for something because I don't heat my where I work because I can't. I just find it too hot. And there's too many sections to my shop up there. Like I could heat the front, but then what would I do with the middle? What would I do with the back? I mean, I'm always all over the place.
Yep. I have those.
It's too much to heat.
On the top tank heaters for the propane tanks, but I don't really like them that much. I got 2 different ones. I got one that's a single burner and one that's a double burner. They just attach to the top of the tank.
Yep. I've got the single one, and then I've got the they call a salamander. I got one of those too.
Oh, yeah, that's totally different again.
Yeah, I've got a big one. It's brand new. It's like I said, it's up there in the box. I'm like, well, there it is. It had cobwebs on it, so it tells you how often I use it. Never. Never.
They are nice just to take the chill off your fingers. But if you're trying to heat a small building, man, you'll get gas asphyxiated first before it does any heating.
Yeah.
You got to remember it is an open flame.
Yep. Well, see, for me, it's ventilated up there, so I don't worry about it. I mean, there's plenty, and I don't it's just mainly just to keep me out of the out of that harsh cold and thing pounding down on me and stuff like cold wise rain or snow or anything. So essentially, it's just to get out of the cold. And it's all concrete up there, so. But,
my garage ain't insulated at all. So.
I just don't find any sense in heating it myself. I just think for me it's a waste of propane, and I think
well, if you got it for free, it's
whenever I'm doing anything up there anyhow.
Like I got about 20 tanks that are all either half full or full that I've been picking up. Like I'll never use them, and I don't barbecue that much anymore. So
yeah.
Might as well use them with a heater. Like I've even used it outside before where it's just running and I'm out working and my fingers are getting cold. And just hold your hands over top of it for a few minutes, warm your fingers up and continue on. Like it sounds like a waste, but I picked it up off the curb, so I never paid anything for it. A lot of these tanks cannot be refilled because they're expired. So you might as well use the propane.
Yeah. That's true.
But some people don't know that you can bring them away and get them refilled. They just think, oh, that's it. Got to throw them out.
They do. Yeah, people don't really. We live in a wasteful society. Nobody saves anything until they toss it.
But hey, if they didn't waste, we wouldn't have a job.
Well, we still would because there's so much other stuff. Like there's businesses, there's a lot of businesses that don't want to pay for containers. You think about it because those businesses, they might make something, but when the price of steel goes down, essentially they're paying for that container most times. You know what I mean? That sits in their yard for, it can sit there for a month before they sell it,
Yep. One way or the other, they got to get rid of it. So
that's right. And if they can get rid of it for free and somebody comes either every day or every other day or when they text them and they're happy with that, why not, right?
I'm in Chad. I'm paying most of $100 a month for this crap.
yeah, I'm that.
$100 a month.
I tested out my internet with my phone tonight there, and I kept the stream going all the way home. There was no blips or bleps or nothing there, right from the grocery store to home. So I got to figure out a way to leech off of it so it'll work better in the garage. Because I have unlimited on my phone, so
Yeah.
and it works that well.
Well, my internet's not too bad here. Every once in a while, like I said, it goes out, but it's not bad. I mean, I have on my phone, but I just find that it kills the battery so fast on the phone to go
Oh
live.
yeah,
on it.
if you're streaming on it, it does. That's with anything.
Yeah.
It's a laptop too.
Battery don't go bad in my computer.
And it's just a little one. It's like a quarter size.
Right. Look at that mess.
But if the hydro fails, you got no computer then.
Good, I get a break.
It just keeps the clock going.
I get a break.
And then if the hydro failed here too, my modem would be shut off and there'd be no internet here either. So except on my phone.
It's true.
So
Still use your phone though.
that's what I mean. I can still use the phone, but I'm talking about the house internet. It'd be pooch. So
Yeah.
my wife uses it. I use it. Well, we use it with our phones. Like once we're home, the phone's leeching off of it. So
Right. Well, I might have had enough of this shit.
you think so?
I don't know.
It's 8 o'clock.
Oh my god. It's pretty late for you all guys.
You old guys, including yourself, right?
Nope.
Hey, Roger.
I can work all night, buddy.
Yeah, I could too, but I choose not to.
Oh.
I'm not working. I'll go downstairs and watch TV till 2 o'clock in the morning and get up in the morning when I'm ready.
Yeah, I don't turn
My
the
day
TV
is my day.
on.
I'm self-employed. I'll work when I want.
This is my TV.
All my bills are paid. What's that?
I said, this is my TV right here. YouTube.
I get to the point where sometimes I've just, you know what I mean? I've caught up on my videos, all I'm going to watch in the night, and now I just want to go watch something else.
No, I'll go
So-
on the YouTube movies there and put a movie on.
A movie.
Inherited Stitches. How are you?
Yeah. Hello. Yes. Welcome.
Why will we
I
be
think
proud of you? What you do?
So,
You got stitches.
Got stitches.
Scrappers would be. Yeah. What did you?
That's what my wife figured I needed for that nice little cut I got on my head.
Yeah, that was a doozy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's healing. It's gonna be a nice little scar.
Let's see. I scored a free.
All right,
Me, nice. Free today. Cool. Right on.
nice. Pre-lit to
And a
boot.
couple very nice ones.
All right.
Cool. Right on. Yeah. You can't beat it. You can't beat something free. That's for sure.
No,
Anything you can save and use and keep it at the landfill, right on.
especially with this time of year, you get almost a new Christmas tree. And all the lights work. Right on. Oh, the school threw it up.
Right on.
Oh.
Well, good. Put it in use. My wife has a little 4-footer also. You can set them on an end table, and it looks great in the living room.
Yeah, my mom has a couple of them, but we don't put them up anymore. We have the big one we put up.
Yeah.
My sister Peggy says, "Well, I put up she wants me to put up a real one this year." I said, "My mom doesn't like the real ones because of the needles that drop and stuff." So,
Well,
but
Put them
I
away.
love
whatever
the
mom
real.
wants.
Had my first
Yeah,
one.
they had a lot more stuff, but I didn't want to be greedy. We have a tree. That's
3 trees now.
Wow, that's a lot. If that's what you want, man. I mean, like I said, we used to have a few in the house. We always had one in the kitchen, a small one, the little on the counter, the one in the living room, and I think we had one more somewhere in the house when we were growing up. Let's see. I put the one with
Bill in the basement?
tree. No, nobody's here. Nobody's in the basement.
Okay, well, he said he turned his hotspot on, so figured he's going to be trying.
Yeah,
it.
nope, I haven't got anyone. Nope. No one in my basement. Yeah, there's some people that leave their trees up. They don't even take them down. They just put like a garbage bag over them, kind of like a paper, those white clear bags, and they just pull it over it, and that's all they do. And they just pull it back out when Christmas rolls around. Let's see the big one in the living room.
Yeah, I like the multicolored lights too. Better than just plain one color.
I knew.
Yeah, Bill's looking for the link.
Can't find the link. Okay, well, give me a second. I'll repost that for you.
It's way up in the chat. That's why.
That's okay. I'll re-put it on here. Not a big deal.
A Halloween tree too. All right.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. They've been taking trees, and you can make them into other festival holidays and stuff too now.
Yep.
Instead of throwing them away, if you've got extras or whatever people are doing, painting them different colors. Oh wow, $2 right on. Hello, Bill, scrapping together. How are who's doing? Like it is orange. Oh, that's cool. Orange tree, that'd be cool. Yeah, I've seen a few weird ones that they have different colors and stuff. Well, he's here. Oh, let's see if he can. There, I see you, Bill. There we go.
I'm even clearer now.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, and you're talking.
I had to turn the Wi-Fi, the hotspot on just to get the dang thing to work.
Wow. Yeah, I am to grab the old angel.
Bill's back.
Put another light in it there,
I didn't
Stitches.
see him, man.
Yeah.
Like, what's that one you had down at the other place, Cindy, at Internet?
Bill's back.
Frontier.
Or take a light, just take one of your lights from the tree itself and jam it up its butt and the angel and give it some light. There you go. That's all we do. My mom says to me, just jam it up its butt. I said, okay, Mom. So we just
Hallelujah.
she did. She went, hallelujah.
We have light.
She's got light now. She saw the light.
Yeah. Makes that halo glow.
It does. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It works.
Yeah, hey,
I don't even test the Christmas lights anymore that I pick up. I just throw them in a bucket.
No, we're just talking because, like I said, I don't either. I mean, you can now go to the dollar store. Like I said, if your tree doesn't have enough lights, go to the dollar store and pick up a thing. Like you said, if they're not working on the angel, just put her on the top there, get a couple extra ones, and jam them up their butt or whatever, or put her around and light her up. she'll sing for you.
Here's what you do at Christmas lights. You just leave them in the box.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
I've had these for a couple of years. Still in the box.
There you go.
The wildest Christmas tree I ever seen that somebody had was a black Christmas tree with purple lights all the way around, black lights around it.
Oh, yeah. Do they work?
I don't know.
You gonna plug them in? Is that what you're doing?
Relax.
I am relaxed. See, I'm sitting here enjoying a drink.
Don't rush Mike. Now you'll have him confused.
I'm tripping over buckets because he's turning all the lights on. Uh-oh.
Nah,
Mike's gonna get lost in his own basement.
I can't find the plug.
Stick it up your butt.
Oh yeah.
You're full of energy. Make sure the polarity is correct.
That'll look like a jet engine that somebody threw a wrench in when it lights up. Sparks are flying.
These are icicles. Look.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Are they colored or white?
I don't know. Whatever your name is, Dan.
What it says on the box, smart
I
ass.
almost called you Bill. They don't even work. kind of bullshit is this? No wonder they were sitting there for 2 years. What's their name? Maybe they. I don't fucking know. Stand by.
Standing by. I'm sitting though, but whatever. Oh, looks like we're getting rain.
Yeah, we're getting rain here already. It's been
I
raining
know.
almost all day.
Not here. It's actually partly sunny, but very windy, man.
Yeah, it's windy here right now. It's miserable outside.
Yeah.
They are colored, see?
Yeah.
Oh, 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 ah, oh.
Oh,
Look, I got a blue pecker. Womp, womp,
Holy.
womp,
So you are blue blood.
womp, womp.
Thanks, Royal.
yeah, there he is.
Sword fight.
You're not supposed to cross the swords, Mike.
I thought, yeah. That's right. Shit. Well, I'm screwed.
Billy's got a screw up.
Just
You know, if
hang
you
on.
cross the swords, they short out, right?
These are kind of funky though. I don't get it. I don't get what they're supposed to do. I guess
Just hang there and look good.
Just hang there and look at it. This woman. Did I do good?
Yep.
They're all hung up now? All right.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
I'll throw them in the corner.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Done.
Give them to your daughter. She'll hang them up in your granddaughter's room.
She will too.
She'll like them.
She will too. We'll just leave them over there till they get broke. Back here. Wrap them. Wrap them.
Oh, get that dishwasher stripped tomorrow. Throw it on the trailer. Maybe bring that trailer load in.
Oh.
The shred yard.
Spit. I got hit mute.
I don't want to load my trailer. It takes too much work. 40.
40.
Yeah, okay, show off.
That's what it is here, 40.
I don't know what it is. Like I said, I went out and filled the stove up because it's cold and damp.
No, we had zero rain all day.
I'm hoping that's at least tomorrow because they're calling for snow on the weekend.
They're showing Saturday decent. Sunday's supposed to be rain all day, 96%.
I am so
Tuesday
tired.
On Monday, too.
Tuesday, 95% rain.
I think they're calling for snow on Tuesday here and rain on Monday. That's what I think that's what's
Monday here, rain and snow showers.
yeah. I don't know. I won't see my nephew all this week because he's busy. He'll be plowing all this week probably if it snows off and on. So he came today, but that's the end of that. The end of this week for him. He'll be working. See, he gets paid either way if it snows or not. So
Can't beat that.
no, he likes that job. It's better than the job he works all summer because he works long hours for the company in Ottawa. The one he's working for now is on number 7. It's a plowing company for maintaining the road, number 7.
Highway 7?
Yeah, Highway 7.
That's a long highway because it starts here in Sarnia.
Yeah. Yeah, he does an area. I don't know what this stretch is that they do, but he lives in Perth, so he goes to Sharpet Lake. Sharpet Lake is where he starts. That's where he works. That's where he works out of. So
Then again, you're not far from Ottawa, so you're only a couple hours away.
yeah, we're only a couple hours. And he's in Perth, so it's about an hour for him because he's
Right.
about an hour for me.
If you're in Kingston, you're 6 hours from me.
Well, I'm not in Kingston. I'm on the outskirts of Kingston. I'm
Well,
about 20 minutes out of the city of Kingston.
you're in that neighborhood.
Yeah. I'm in the neighborhood. That's my closest city. That is the closest city for me.
Yeah,
And then you got your Belleville,
100.2.
Bronco.
Kingston's 6 hours from here.
Yeah. It's a long
We
drive.
gotta go through that lovely metropolis of Toronto.
I don't like Toronto. I'm going to try and make it to Cobalt, Ontario this summer, once the spring, because I got family up there. So I'm going to go up there. They got that mining town up there.
Oh yeah.
So I'm going to go up there and see get some information, see what's going on.
No,
At least
my
the only
wife-
thing I'll have in it'll be just the gas when I got to go up, so it won't be too bad.
My wife's sister is coming down this coming week to pick her mother up to bring her back to New Brunswick.
Oh yeah.
So she's going to be down for a few days.
Make go through $20 a day, just take it and go out pick it up scrap.
Your gas is
I only
cheaper.
pick it up if somebody comes.
Yeah, but I buy
Yeah.
mine by the gallon. You guys have to buy yours by the liter.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
if you figure out 4 liters to a U.S. gallon, we're paying over $5 a gallon.
And they whine that they're only paying, what is it? What are you paying right now? Is it $3 or $4 you're paying? A gallon.
Here,
What is it?
it's $3.45.
Yeah,
Damn,
you guys are whining. Okay.
328.
Some
Yeah,
bigger
okay.
cities is almost $10.
Really?
I seen a gas station tonight next door to
So I
Food
just said
Basics.
you.
It was $1.29 a liter, so that's $1.30 times 4. It's $5.20 a gallon.
People runs up.
Couldn't happen to a nicer guy.
That's cool. Crochet one. To use Canadian smuggling check.
Canadian spellings in the chat.
Okay, it's all good. Let's see,
See
but
your
I don't know.
scrappings in the chat. Or has he already been there? I just
Recording.
ain't seen him yet.
Or
Been there.
Where are you there, Stitches? I'm guessing you're in the U.S.
no, I thought. Are you not?
No,
in
because see, it
Canada?
took her years to master Fahrenheit. So
Dual citizen. I fill it today at 350. It's
Dual,
105 to fill the truck. Yep.
where are you? You in Canada?
I grew up in
Colorado,
Canada. She
right?
did.
I'm not going to.
Grew up in
I
Canada,
thought so.
but lived in Colorado.
I even had some weight reduction today on the truck because the running board fell off of it.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
And a chunk of the cab corner.
Dang.
What?
Pretty soon you're going to be using your boots for brakes.
Yeah, but
Advil. Advil?
105 to fill. Yeah, it doesn't take much to fill a truck over here. either. It's up there.
Low-dose aspirin.
Marty is nuts for about digging. He's
Let
in
me run past Daddy
Nova
for one.
Scotia. It is a 1.3, 131 a liter here in Nova Scotia. It is. What is it right now? What did I see? It was $1, $1.29
Marty's
just up the road for me.
$1.31.
$1.29.9.
We're
Almost
$1.29.9.
Yeah.
But I go on the reserve and it's generally 15 cents a liter cheaper. So
Yeah, but I got to go to Deserano for that for here, which is about
Well,
a 45-minute
just
drive.
outside of the reserve.
So, yeah, for me, I got to take a 45-minute drive. So usually when I go to Napanee to the scrapyard, I usually just go and I fill up the truck and I'll fill up the containers for the diesel and stuff. Get the non-painted or the non-colored diesel for the tractor. So I have to pay that less because they have both up there, which is nice. Gas ain't all that cheap down here, even though there's some supply a while back in stored in. Yeah, that will. I mean, there's been a lot of shortages, a lot of things. We've had a lot of things happen just in Canada alone, just where all the flooding and stuff was. They were limited to the amount of fuel that were allowed because there was such a lack of it. We have been lucky, though. We've been lucky here in my town, anyhow. It's not too bad. Price gas is, I mean, the most I've seen them right now go to is about 145. I think I've seen it. This is the highest I think I've seen it here.
Well, you'd
So-
think the town I'm in, it's a refinery town. You think it would be like 20 cents a liter for gas here?
Huh.
No.
It's crazy.
Where I'm at, Got the big Marathon refinery in it.
If I read a comment in the Canadians. Oh yeah, we love the small chat. Yeah, definitely.
All right.
We like to just hang out
Yeah,
there. That's why I say,
Canadians love small.
Will you run my plate back in there?
what can we say?
That's a pretty wimpy hammer, Mike.
He's pounding hard there.
Looks like the toy you used when you were a little toddler for the little wooden pegs.
Man. And agree, it is true. Let's see. Said, but may drive to. Oh, really? Cool. Right on.
Cindy's running a fever of 102. I went and got a couple of Dad's low dose aspirin for her to take.
Yeah.
Just give her some Tylenol.
She can't. There's certain medicine she cannot take because some medicine is allergic.
They probably think I'm nuts and think. Let's see. Her lady next door is 90. She
Hello.
in Michigan. I get across the border a lot. Just because she.
Yep, that's where I am, just across from Michigan. There's Stitches.
Right on. Let's see. She's very. I can hear my mom's TV downstairs. I don't know what she's listening to. She's been watching Christmas shows all day.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, that's all it's playing. That's all she watches between that and what else is she watching? Oh, she watches her Carnation Street. I mean, that's a must. But she's been watching, well, no, she's been watching those other shows too. Those ones where those oversized, people, they got to get on diets because if they don't, if they're going to have the surgeries and stuff because they're overweight and stuff. She's been watching that, and she's been watching Hoarders, and she's been watching all these crazy, and she watches Gold Diggers and stuff, like all kinds of stuff. And then she gets on these more, those unsolved murders and these serial killers, and I'm like, and then everybody makes fun of me that she's going to try and bump me over, bump me off legally and see if she can get rid of it. I'm thinking, that's not very nice. But she watches crazy shows my mom does. See, I get emails from. What did I miss? Let's see. There is me. This is a small joke. Really?
Shut up, Scanner.
They said they like watching hockey and eat food and get. Ha ha ha. Huh? I'll say my husband has picked up the hockey go from me, and it's hilarious.
Scanner just called an ambulance out here for a male that was possibly hit by a vehicle walking.
Uh-oh. That's not
So
good.
he zigged when he should have zagged.
I guess. It's never good.
I'll be right back. My glass is empty.
Uh-oh. Got a hole in the top of it.
It's a big hole.
I'm drinking
Mike's-
Diet Dr. Pepper.
Mike's fighting with his server again. Giving a couple shakes. There's got to be something you missed, Mike. There must be a screw in it. A clip? Something? Mike's gonna give up. He's done.
Always something somewhere.
Always something. There's always something holding it.
I actually got my first hoverboard yesterday.
Oh,
All right.
Cool. Very cool.
And it's Cindy turned it on to make it work. She tried to ride it and almost ate the street out here.
Oh,
Yeah, I bet.
strapping together. Where are you
I
from?
tried to take off and leave her laying.
He's from Illinois. Chicago, Illinois.
See you later,
Have a
Marty.
good
It's
night.
not-
All right, Marty. Have yourself a good night. Thanks for coming in.
Don't forget to hit that thumbs up on your way out.
Good night, Cindy.
Night, Cindy.
Nighty night. Hmm.
Do you need me to go get the sleep brick?
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
How about the sleep hammer? Turn
Oh,
the
yeah.
turn the scanner off.
Oh,
Turn the scanner off. Andrew Merritt, how you
Andrew,
doing?
Mike is that a blue?
he's suicidal and was
No,
laying in the
no,
road and the car hit him.
sleep brick. Yeah, it's like a frying pan, Stitch. You know, when you want to hit someone over the head and knock them out and tell them to go to sleep. It's kind of like that, a sleep brick.
All right, Marty.
Cheers.
Motherfucker. Oh, I thought I was muted. Sorry.
Sleep time. It's all about having fun, guys. It is what it is. Sleep time, sledgehammer. Yeah, there you go. Frying pan usually
That's
works.
a
Cast
big
iron frying
board.
pans too. Let's see. Never. Cast iron skill. That's right. Let's see. I'm good. How are you?
Doing good, buddy.
Her chart, and she's going to go take it. So she's running a fever. She's worried. She's worried about catching COVID again.
You got a fever too?
Mm-hmm.
Well, if you've had it once before and never had the shots, you should be good to go because your body built up a better immunity to it.
I might have to swear again.
That tin or aluminum on the back?
Mind your business.
I am.
Oh, I didn't know.
It doesn't want to come off, whatever it is, though. Some of the
It's got all them goofy little plugs and shit on it. That's what.
nice. It's
Just tap it in.
free there, but death as a and I feel the part so much. Yep. He's prying it off, but I don't know. It's got to be something to hold. There's got to be a clip or something. No.
Those little octagon steel screw thingies.
Yeah. Always some kind of miserable thing that holds that stuff together. That's the only thing I'm dreading about if I do take it all apart and stuff, because it's those, you know. Oh, he went and got a big tool. He's like, the heck with this.
He's got the door buster over there.
Yeah, that's the knuckle buster for sure. Let's see. Doesn't have taxes, but we. Yeah, I mean, we pay what? Our tax is 13%, which is, you know, it was at one time, it was what, 15? And actually it was higher than that at one time. What was it? It was up to 18, wasn't it one time?
No.
Was it not
14.
at 18? 14?
14.
No, I meant before. I mean, it was high before they dropped it down. But they got so many hidden taxes anyhow, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, well, no, it was 14, and they dropped it to 13 when they combined the two together.
Yeah, the GST and the PST.
HST. So now it's just HST, harmonized sales tax.
Yeah, just a bunch of.
Just a bunch of crock of shit. That's all.
That's all it is. And they want to tax us more. Did they? Goods and service tax? No, you still get. What is it now? You get. There's supposed to be like a return or whatever. I don't know what they are. Some people get. They get like a GST back, goods and service tax, and then some get a. There's like what, a couple you get back now, apparently.
Yeah, and if you're a native, you only pay GST.
Yeah.
So you pay 6% or whatever.
Again, I don't know. Like I said, all you do is just pay it because there's nothing you can do anyhow, right?
Well, yeah. You want to buy something, you got to pay it.
That's right. Let's see.
And that's the other part there when you're buying e-waste stuff. I don't get it because they don't give you a squat for it anymore, but you're still paying full price for the e-waste.
Lady T. Hello, everyone.
Little Lady T.
I shall return.
Okay. Then the foot people, I tax people who have the ability to pay any tax. Yeah, well, I don't know. I've always lived in Ontario. I mean, other provinces here have, like, some provinces say, we've got it better, but then they've got things that are, that we don't have, and sometimes we have things that they won't have. It's kind of like hit and miss for the provinces.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So you can move to a province because they got something better than we do, but then you go out there and you find it and you're like, oh, the cost of living's higher. Oops, it's this, or it's you can't find a place because it's expensive. And it's you're going to pay either way. They are leaving Illinois. Really? Wow. We have great parks. Lots of trailers. Yeah. Huh. Sales tax here for police, fire, and ambulance roads. I watch Johnson. I forgot. Food, like drive through the worst. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I mean, I can't say anything. Like I said, like people say to me, well, you live in Canada. I said, well, but I can't speak about other provinces because each province has their own. It's individually run. You can go out there and they can say, okay, well, I mean, they get paid different than we do. They're, their salaries are different. They pay different for this and that. Yeah, Vancouver, I've heard it can be fairly expensive.
Well, it's Alberta. Oh no, that's BC. Sorry.
Are you freaking kidding me?
Nope. Are you? One in the very middle.
Shut up, Dad.
Let's see.
What's MSP?
My stinky. Oh, I can't say that on here. Damn it. I hate being on other people's panels.
But yeah, you wanted me to stream today so you could get off of yours and go on mine.
Yeah, I was gonna leave mine run though. Leave Simple Man and Gulf Coast up there.
Oh.
I'm gonna let mine run. Go over there and join yours.
Oh,
I got it.
There you go. Yeah, you did it.
It's worth now. All that work for $2.
medical service plan.
It's called OHIP here, Ontario Health Plan.
Yeah.
That's why I was wondering what it was. Medical
Yeah,
service.
that's what I say. We have different, like I say, it's like down in the States, when you go down there, every state is different. Like one state, unless you've lived in several different states, you can't really, because again, the laws are different. One thing can be legal. Like my mom watches those, the game wards and stuff down there. Like their laws, like you can't bait deer. You can't go and do certain things. Like here we have it for duck season, but you can go ahead and bait deer. Down there you get stuck bait, you get caught somebody doing that to you on your property. Oh, it's a hefty fine. Someone feed it for deer and stuff. And I think that's in Connecticut or whatever.
How long did it take me to do this?
Way too long, Mike.
Thank you.
Hour and a half.
It's worth the whole $12.
Whew. Well, now you know how to do it. Now the next one should go easy. Maybe.
They're all different.
I know.
It's the first time. I've never done these before.
Well, the practice. It's you'll know next time.
Recreational cannabis is legal here. Yeah, it's legal here too.
That's it. The only good thing is these are $3.25 a pound. So.
Kind of not liked it either because now you see the potheads everywhere.
True. Yeah, it's true.
All right. Now, what do I
You
want
need
to
to rest. You go ahead and rest, girl. You can talk to me tomorrow. I will let you know when my fat butt gets up.
Okay.
Bye.
Hey, we're on a live stream here. Don't be calling him when he's on a panel.
Vancouver Island has
Read between the lines, Mike.
Huh?
They eat the power first.
I got people digging in the sewer outside my house.
On my
You're gonna find my stash. Damn it.
Oh,
Yeah, all right.
Scrap Hog isn't protecting the property.
I seen him yesterday. When I did my live stream yesterday, he ran past the window here.
You were saying that.
Yeah, I haven't seen him like out in the backyard, and I don't know where he's hanging out at.
He probably found a new hole to go into.
Yeah, his hole is undisturbed. Got leaves in it and everything.
Mm-hmm.
So his fat butt hasn't been in there. Now
Yeah.
I should probably.
I got no critters here anymore.
No.
I had 2 stinky kitties, and they both got themselves killed on the road.
Oh. Well,
And the coons and the possums, don't know where they went.
They're probably hibernating.
He's gone.
Possums don't hibernate. Coons will hibernate a month at a time, but I figured with a mild today, they would have been all out tonight. But I've been watching the camera, and I got no critters at all.
you don't like my little hammer, Dan?
Is that brass?
Yeah, I dug like 6 of these out of the shred pile in the scrapyard.
Oh, yeah.
All different sizes. I got this one. Got a little heavier one.
Oh, yeah. Nice.
Yeah,
You got a
Somebody
little tack,
didn't know what they had and throw them out.
you got a
Yeah.
little tack hammer, too?
It has a little metal handle. This one here, they were using this one. Look, it's all beat to shit.
Scrapping crash.
Yeah, they beat the hell out of that one.
Hello, everyone. Well, welcome.
I told,
Hey, Scrap and Crash.
To drive.
I told my yard manager, I said, I'll give you $1 a piece for them. You should take them.
Wow, right on.
Cool.
Better than $1 a piece.
Yeah, that's even better.
Yeah. Well, I think I'm going to dip out of here and get something to eat. And then come back down here and work some more.
Yeah, it's almost going to 9. I'm probably gonna call it a night too. Go watch some TV, chill. I got some videos to watch still.
Yeah, I'm gonna go see if I can find any videos on.
Hey, Bill. We don't care what you're going to do. Hey, look at this. I found this thing here.
I don't care either.
I was walking around with this thing on yesterday. It was hilarious. Got my
Oh,
little,
really?
my little light. Doo-doo-doo.
Oh my. Oh my. Oh, here we go. We got some miners here. We got a miner up there.
Oh, look at Lieutenant Dan over there. Oh, we're gonna have don't cross the beams.
There goes this.
Don't cross the beams, Dan.
Looks like minions before they went saying banana, banana, banana.
That's what I use for curbside because it's dark when we go.
Yeah.
Well, when I got my server delivery last night, it was like 8:00, and I found this like just before that.
That one and this one goes along for curbside.
But yeah, this one here works pretty good. I was impressed.
Totally adjustable.
Yeah, they're nice.
This Canadian scrapper, I'm a bugger off.
20 volt.
Oh, thank you for coming up, Mike. I appreciate it.
Thanks. I'll
All right. See you later. Have a good night.
see you tomorrow, Dan.
See you, Mikey.
Bill, say goodbye to me, Bill. No, I wish you Mike and say goodbye.
There he goes. He's waving now.
Get off the phone, Bill. Bill, get off the phone. Get off the phone. Get off the phone. You're on a live stream panel. You can't be on the phone. You're disrespectful to the host. You Peter head.
Just go away, Mike. Just go away.
Bye now. Okay, bye-bye now. Everybody, talk to y'all later. See you later. Bad head, Bill.
Yeah,
He's still on the phone. You're still on the phone.
Yeah, he is.
That's bad. Bad. Crazy. Mike says, have a good night, all.
I'm back.
You sure?
Yeah.
For 5 or 10, huh?
No, I told her good night.
Oh. He gets off here, he'll be calling her right back. You
Nope.
watch.
No, I won't, because she's got to go to sleep.
There you go.
She's got to go in and get tested tomorrow.
Oh yeah. The deal. Oh
She
jeez.
lives 250 miles away from me.
Oh wow.
In August of next year, I got to take them make plans to take and drive all the way down there to get her.
Well, there you go.
She's got to stay where she's at for 12 months before she can move.
Oh yeah. Huh.
So she can get her counseling.
Yeah. I don't like long drives. I'm not really looking forward to the one that I got to do in the spring of the year. I want to go, but I'm not looking forward to the 7-hour drive. So
If I can't get one of my vehicles running good enough, I'm just going to go rent a U-Haul van and drive it down there and back.
yeah. Yeah, they're not that expensive for sure. Just gotta
One day
here we always had to worry about the mileage and stuff on them. So
down there
that's
and
the only
back
thing
would
about
be a
them.
one-day trip.
Yeah. Right on. Let's see, we drove all the way to the Great Sands. And that was a long drive. Wow. Yeah. Like I said, I don't really care for long drives. I always get like a jet lag from driving. So I get tired. So essentially when I do make that drive, I'm hoping I get someone else to go with me too. It won't be just a drive by myself. So I only plan on going up, like if I do, I'm gonna leave on like on a Friday, come back on maybe a Monday. So because it's always busy for me, spring and the summer for me. And I don't want to leave through the weekend stuff because if I leave too many days, it's kind of hard to do business when I'm 7 hours away from here.
Yeah.
So, and that's probably my luck when when the businesses will call me and say, I need stuff picked up, we're swamped or something. I'd be like, I'm 7 hours away, man. So,
Went to the doctor over my toes and he told me to take Advil to make it feel better.
Eureka, wherever that is. Must be in Colorado.
Yeah, I've only been to Florida. I do have family in Chicago, but I never made it there. My mom took my other sister's stuff, but I was the baby at the time. So, but yeah, been to Florida many times.
In Canada, I've never been west.
So, and I'd like to do
west Canada.
I'd like to do more of Canada. I'd like to do PE, stuff like that. But
been there.
It's the driving. I just don't think I can do the driving, and everybody says, "Oh, just take off and drive." I'm like, I'm not much for. It's kind of boring. I get bored about halfway, and I turn around and come back because they're like, "This is boring for me." I'd be like, "I want someone to go with me so I can at least torment."
Right. Go with somebody. Whenever my wife and I go anywhere for a long cruise, she generally I'm her pillow.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, well.
Who's the one he ain't posted in a long time? He lives way up north of you, up around Quebec, Canada.
Eric,
you used to drive the old beat up Nissan pickup truck. Live with his son in his apartment. I think I can't even remember his name now.
I don't know who you're talking about.
He hasn't really made any videos for a couple of years.
Nissan pickup truck.
Yeah, I don't know that one.
Old beat up maroon pickup truck.
Hey, Steve Straight. How's it going, bud?
Yeah. How you doing? Right on. Some people coming in. Yeah, right on. No, the only other one that I got close. Well, there's other people that are close. Like not that long ago, I was just doing, I'm thinking, wow, how many other are close by? There's like, George found it buried. He's not even 2 hours away from me, up going toward Toronto area. And then there's Nick. He's up that way. Nick Mulder. He's up around that area. And then there's Daniel's Tools. He's another one that's up toward Toronto. There's quite a few in this area, believe it or not.
Any scrappers?
We'll see. George Found a Berry, which is into coins stuff. He actually does cleanouts for the banks and stuff.
Okay.
So he does get a lot of scrap and stuff, but he gets a lot of other stuff too, coins and collectibles and stuff. And then there's the guy Eric, which is what is it, Uber 81 or whatever. He's in Ottawa. Eric.
Oh, Uberism.
Yeah, he's in. Like I said,
He's a little community outside Ottawa.
yeah, he's not too far. Again,
He hasn't done a video in about 4 months either.
yeah, he's another one that's kind of like just dropped off and haven't seen him.
Yep,
And
and
he's another one
he doesn't answer comments either.
Yeah,
Kind of lost interest in him because it's all him, and then doesn't matter if you say anything or not.
it happens. I mean, it gets some of the, well, I don't know. I mean, it is. I mean, some of them get so big that they just don't get around to answering everybody. And there's
No,
some
but
that,
he's always been that way.
I don't know.
Absolutely. Jackpot digger.
there was another one. She was up and she tried to
Oh,
start.
he's in Quebec.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's actually another one I think from Quebec. I had somebody else not that long ago that was from Quebec or something. They came to my channel. Trying to think of the channel. What was the name of the channel? I had another one, a woman one, and she just kind of was dabbling in it. And she was up toward what was the name of that town? Peterborough? Was it Peterborough? I don't know Peterborough where she was from. And she tried to latch onto my channel. And I didn't even know who she was. And she only had like maybe 30 or 40 subscribers if she even had that.
Right.
But she didn't realize that she needed to get out there and meet the people before, you know what I mean, they're going to subscribe to you, you know?
Mhm.
So, but I haven't seen her. She hasn't posted any videos.
Well, there was a guy, I think, north of Toronto also called Zombie Scrapper. He was getting the stuff from work, I think, because they did a lot of siding and eave troughs and stuff like that. And he was filling the trailer he had at his place, and then all of a sudden he disappeared.
Really?
Yeah, Zombie Scrapper.
Oh yeah. Well, don't forget. Then there's like I mean, there's in our own within Ontario. There's got to be. I mean, I know there's more because I've had a couple others mention in my comments, but they don't make videos.
There was a young kid. He was called Vaughn Scrapper because he was from the town of Vaughan near Toronto.
Yeah.
Then there was Jack Smuck. He quit. Vaughn Scrapper. Like their channels are still there, but they're not active.
Huh.
And then you got the young couple up in Sault Ste. Marie, Ontario, Free is Better 86. They haven't done anything in a year again, too.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, a lot of them have disappeared. I mean, I don't know. It's just, I mean, I get why Free is Better, why they hadn't been, because I mean, the husband was having problems, she was having health problems. There was a lot going on with them, and they just
They
couldn't.
both were actually.
There was a lot going on with both their healths and stuff. So,
Yeah.
and I understand that you know that they weren't doing that. I got that, but yeah, a lot of channels have kind of just, you know,
There was
disappeared.
another one in Quebec. It was a guy and his daughter, Scrap and Fix It guy. I think it was the last time he had his name changed to.
Yeah.
It used to be
Yeah, I know the one
Scrapper
you're
Guy
talking.
and Scrapper Girl.
Yeah. Well, there's another one. Is well, no, because I think that was
Here in
actually.
Quebec. He lived in a trailer out in Timbuktu. And I used to give him shit. Well, didn't give him shit. I always bugged him. He always had his dog chained up outside all the time. Now, why do you even have the damn thing? You know? But he disappeared too.
Yeah, we there's so many that are gone that we miss. I mean, I
Yeah.
used to like Freeze Better because you know what I mean. It was I remember when they first started.
Yeah, I remember when she started too. Just Cassie by herself, jumping into dumpsters.
Yeah,
Always
Yeah.
liked her giggle when she found coppers. When she
Yeah.
was in there, she'd start giggling.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
she
was
got
always
so
nice.
excited.
it's a shame that a lot of the and I mean they were you know they had a lot of followers. I mean a lot of subscribers and stuff, and
Yeah.
they just unfortunately haven't seen anything from them.
Yeah, she even got rid of her YouTube or Facebook page too.
Yeah,
She dumped everything.
it's too bad, you know, when you.
Well, there's
So
another guy around Toronto too, Scrapping for Cash, something like that. Just a young guy. He got a lot of hate mail the one time there where he showed he had a big central air unit in his yard and he cut the line and it exploded like it was
Oh.
full. but it wasn't. It was just pressurized. Because when they're disconnected from the main unit, there's nothing in them.
Yeah.
It's the same as when you bring them home, but his buddy was a AC unit guy, and he cut it up and just pressurized it, and they just wanted to see what it would look like when he cut the line with a pair of bolt cutters.
Yeah.
And everybody was giving him shit, and then haven't seen a video out of him in a while either.
Uh-huh.
And he was right in the Toronto area. Just a young
Yeah.
guy with a trailer. He had a dog with him all the time. Always in the back seat.
Yeah, there's a lot we've lost. There's a lot of
Scrap
people.
to Cash, I think, is what his channel was called.
Mm,
One of them got hurt real bad because a cutting disc exploded and took out his eye. And he ain't
Really?
he ain't had very many videos on since.
there was another one I was watching, and I think he was in the States though. And he was going to delete his channel because something about YouTube.
Oh, that's
wasn't
the one
doing
from
it.
Arizona.
Is that who it was?
I think so. Yeah, he was always depressed all the time. It seemed like,
Yeah.
I'm going to delete my channel. I'm going to shut it down. Blah blah blah.
Viper
He comes-
Recycling.
No, not him. No, I know who you mean. Not Viper. No, this is another channel. I just can't remember
No.
what it's called. He's got the green recycling symbol. He just posted a few videos. I think
Yeah,
he's
he
got
had-
over 1,000.
He had a place there, like in a rental lot.
Yeah, he changed his channel to Viper Recycling, but it's the same one, same guy.
Okay.
He
Viper
still puts out a video every now and then, but he's been having a lot of health problems with the circulation in his legs.
No, I don't think this is the guy. I think this is the guy I'm
That's
talking about. He's
that's
younger.
a different guy.
Yeah, the guy I'm talking about, he's younger.
Oh.
Yeah. He
Let's
he
just see if I
just
can
gets
see if it
depressed
pops up.
all the time.
He did have he worked his scrapping out of storage units and had a storage space behind the building. Used to drive a white car.
No, this guy was in an open parking lot, and people would ransack what he had on a trailer because other trailers were. It was a trailer storage yard.
Oh,
He had a trailer where he would put all his shit on top. He didn't
Yeah.
have a pickup truck. He just had a van or a car or something.
okay.
Always had to get a buddy with a truck to help haul it to the scrapyard.
Yeah, I don't see it. It's not popping
I
up.
think,
The
I
guy
think
I'm
he was
thinking
in
of.
Arizona. I'm not sure. He was in a warm state.
So I know Viper Recycling, he's in Nevada. He's friends with me on Facebook. He still talks to me a lot of the time.
Okay. Yeah, I don't think that's the same guy. I'd have to see him to know for sure.
He was remember when the Scrap and Pallet Man met up with that guy when he went to see his mom a long time ago
No.
when his mom was sick. Scrap and Pallet Man went all the way back to Nevada when his mom was in the hospital.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, he met up with him, and then they had another meetup after that where Scrap and Pallet Man found a bunch of stuff, but he didn't have time to take it in, so he took it and give it to his buddy down there that had a white van, courier van. Yeah, it had where the two of them were together. It was the only time that I had ever seen his face was when they took and met up, and since then he started showing his face in his videos.
Okay.
Yeah, I can't find it, but it's like his icon is green and he's got like the recycling symbol in the middle of it.
Then there's another one around Buffalo, and I haven't seen or heard nothing from him in a while either. He started his channel. He was just on a bike with a trailer because he lost his driving license. He finally got his license back. Then he put a truck on the road. He was living out of his motorhome.
Yeah, we've lost a lot of channels.
He had Scrap Kingdom a little confused because where he kept all his steel, he called it was the scrapyard or Kingdom Scrapyard or something like that. And Scrap Kingdom thought he was trying to take over his name, but that wasn't his channel name. That's just what he called it, where he kept all his scrap. Something like that. I forget. He's in Buffalo. His name was Rory. But he started out on a bike with a trailer.
Yeah.
Because,
Well, didn't
because he
somebody's
had
bike?
He had
Well,
lost
his bike
his
is stolen.
license. Right?
Wasn't one of the scrappers' bikes got stolen too? Was that him?
I think that was Tin Can.
Was it?
Jerry,
No.
dumpster Jerry.
No,
think
no,
he
it
had-
wasn't them. No. This was another one. This was he might have actually even been in the UK.
There was two guys that was from New York that was doing dumpster diving and getting scrap, and one of their bikes came up missing, sitting beside a dumpster while they were in the dumpster.
Huh.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, we're trying to put all these together. I mean, we watch these videos and because there's so
Well,
many.
right.
I mean, and always
When
new
I
ones
started
popping up.
really getting into YouTube scrapping, the first one I was watching was, her name was Scrapperella. She was from Florida.
Yeah, I remember that.
And she used to bug the Canadian one called Scrapper Girl, who couldn't do half the shit. She had two guys follow her around all the time with cameras. And she was just kind of learning the business, and then she disappeared. But Scrapperella put her channel down because her and her hubby split. So she went into something resale instead of scrapping. So
I finally got my first, what do you call it? The people that come on your channel and say that you're not a real scrapper and all this stuff.
yeah.
Then
Yeah,
there's E&T scrapping. He uploaded it and he got himself another truck. E&T scrapping. He got himself another truck
Right.
because he posted
Yeah,
a video.
Roger, I know Jerry had his Blazer stolen, but I
Yeah.
thought he had his bike stolen too at one time.
I think he did.
now he bought a older Ford truck, blue with spray painted blue with black racing stripes on it. And he's been using it, but since he had a new little girl, he actually quit his job because somebody needed to stay home
And babysit.
while Mama was at work because she had a better job than he did. So now
Yep.
he's playing Mr. Mom and still scrapping a little on the side.
I found it. I found the channel I was looking for.
Holy, how'd you do that?
Yeah, see, I had to go back a ways. This was the channel here I was looking for. And like I said, he was talking about how YouTube was blacklisting him and he wasn't getting any views. He wasn't. And I'm
Getting
like,
that strap.
and I said to myself, well, you've got the subscribers. Are you just not watching people's videos? Man, you got to do the same. If you want people to watch your stuff, you got to at least kind of, you got to be in the
Oh, yeah.
community. It's the way
a
it works.
two-way
You
street.
got to be out there,
Yeah, it's a two-way street.
you got to put the time in, you got to.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was the one I was talking about.
My
He
truck
came
now
on, he
has
was doing a video where he was saying he's going to delete his video. He's going to delete his channel. I'm thinking, why would you do that after you got to your point? You got everything you need now. You just need to work at it, bud. Why quit? You put all that time in it. Don't quit.
I've
But-
got two appliances sitting on a tailgate. The rest of the truck, all the way to the back glass, is full of nothing but bags of cans. That people have just been giving me because they don't want to mess with them.
Right. Well, sometimes that works. I get some callbacks when we're out curbside. People ask me, "Oh, I got this and that, but it won't be out till maybe next week or something. Or can you come around and pick it up?" And as well, what is it? Let me know. And sure. And then when I show up for it, they go, "Well, you're a lot better than the guy that advertises on the paper there, because he doesn't show up for weeks." Well,
I get a lot of that too.
I try to show up right away because yes, I want what you have, and if you're on point, they spread the word for you. So
That's exactly it. I've had people where I've gone to pick up and before I even get there, they're like, "I hope you don't mind, but my neighbor kind of threw more in the pile." I said, "Oh, that's awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate that." I kind of talked to my neighbors and they had stuff, and I'm like, great,
yeah,
more the better,
exactly.
I had a
We've had where we were out at nighttime, and two other scrappers, I guess, were ahead of us in their trucks, and it was an older couple, and then we pulled over because the guy just put a washing machine out across the road. So I grabbed a hold of it, and the old couple comes out. She says, "Oh, are you taking this and that and that and that?" Yeah. And she says, "Well, we seen other scrappers, but we didn't like the way they looked."
Yeah, well, that's the thing too. I mean,
Well, if it's me and my wife, we look very tame, like we're not going to kill anybody, you know?
well, it's not that. It's because it's like you go to pick stuff up, but then it's like they're doing the big eye on your stuff and saying, "Well, geez, I'll come back later when it's dark and I'll clean you out." That's the kind of vibe they're getting from people, and people are like, "No, they don't want that."
Yeah.
We got Tinker and
Hey,
Flynn
Laura.
and their mom. Hello.
Yeah. That's
I
Laura.
had one here
Laura.
that was driving a gold Chevy truck, but it had the suicide rear doors.
Yeah.
I was on Facebook, and they told me that the stuff was mine to come and get. Well, I come around the corner, and this other guy that has the newer style truck that has a suicide 4-door is out there loading my stuff up, and told the owners of the stuff that they were me in order to get scrapped. And when I pulled up, that gentleman that owned that house told him, he said, "You lied. You leave everything else where it is. Get in your truck and leave now."
Oh, I've had that with businesses. I've had businesses where they'll put it out and they know I pick it up, right? And then I've seen me pull in, and there they are. They're thieves, is what they are. They're literally stealing your stuff.
Yep.
And then I had one woman. She never sees me, right, in the business. The only ones that see me are the guys at the back, right? And I come in sometimes like if I went to town right now, it's light right now, or I'd leave when the guys have already left. They're done at the back, right? So it might be dark. Yep. And I had her. She goes, "What are you doing?" I said, "I don't think that's any of your business." I said, I suggest you just continue on your way and get on your bus," I said, "and leave." She was the secretary in there. I said, "Maybe you should talk to the guys out back."
Yep.
I said, "I'll write my plate down and call the cops." I said, "Good luck." I said, "When tomorrow morning comes," I said, "the guys in the back are going to vouch for me."
You found you a Karen.
Oh, I wanted to call her that. I bit my tongue. I didn't call her that. I wanted to. I still wanted to. But my luck, her name would have been Karen. How do you know my name? Well, you're Karen.
Exactly.
Yeah. People who just got to stick their nose and stuff,
Some do, yep. I know. I've had it where we're picking up a dishwasher, and then I took the felt off of it and threw it in the garbage can. She come out, "You have to take everything if you're going to take anything, blah, blah, blah." And I says, "It's garbage. It's in your garbage can." I didn't leave a mess. I put the lid back on and everything. And she said, "Well, then you better leave the dishwasher." I said, "Go back in your house." This is on the curb. I'm not leaving a mess. It's not yours anymore.
It's considered abandoned. If it's sitting out on the curb, it's considered abandoned.
Yeah.
Well, it's considered thrown out. It's not hers anymore.
Yeah, that's right.
I understand if I left a mess. Yeah, I understand that, but
people don't like. I mean, I've had people when we were kids. We used to go with my dad. There would people like they'd holler and they'd call us names, garbage pickers, like because we were picking through their garbage, and we weren't picking through their garbage. We were just picking through large articles to get the steel out. Doors and anything that was metal. But that's what you get from people that, and today you don't get that because of YouTube, I think, because YouTube has brought people more into the world of knowing that, dang, there's money in that, and more people are getting to know that.
Yep. Yeah, Roger, I do that too. Sometimes when somebody says, "Oh, I'll have something else for you later, I'll put it at the road," I said, "No, keep it up by the garage. I'll pick it up."
That's right.
Because otherwise I won't. Well, by the time I get there, it'll be gone.
It's gone.
Got one scrapper here that got himself in some trouble because he was buying and hauling cars.
Mm-hmm.
But he had one of the yards that was buying cars they would buy them, but they would take $15 off of the weight to pay for the fee to the state for it not having a title.
Okay.
Come to find out, some guy's old lady owned the car that was broke down. And it sat there at his property for 4 years. He sold the car to the guy for scrap to get it out of his yard, and the car still had a lien against it.
Oh,
my.
He got in some big trouble.
Yeah, I bet he did.
Yeah, see
I
here.
ain't seen- And I haven't seen him hauling any cars lately.
Now, see here for me, like, I mean, anybody else that brings cars in, they got to have titles for them. But see, me being a scrapyard and licensed, they know that it's legit. The same if the cops came in here and looked at all the VIN numbers, they'd say to me, well, where's all the ownership? I'd say, yeah, either the ownerships are still in them. I said, or they're in the house. I said, because I couldn't care less because I paid for them. You know what I mean? So, or that somebody gave them to me, because sometimes people just give them to me. They're like, take it, just get rid of it. I don't want it on my property. Or somebody
Yep.
bought a piece of property. They're like, just take it, get it off. It's, you know, it was left by the previous owners.
Mm-hmm.
And I've had tons of stuff like that. I had one place where they, the owners, they had to clean up, and they had like the aluminum boat. They had like stuff that just, it was down in the grass. So I ended up using my truck and chainer to pull it out of the long grass, and, you know, threw it on the trailer and brought it home. So I've had tons of stuff people give me. You know, nothing wrong with it. But they just can't, they have no way to move it after, you know, it sits there for so long.
Yeah, they're just happy to get rid of it.
Scrapyard 20 minutes
Yeah, that too. No more critters.
for a while for taking
What did you do to the dog? Did you kill her?
Chicago. Wow.
I've had farms that had big places out in the back of their farm where they've just burnt stuff over the years.
Mhm.
Throw it back there and burned it.
Passed out.
Come in there, they got about 8 or 10 appliances sitting back there. They said they want to get rid of. And by the time I leave there, the trailer's piled high as heck because I dug everything out of the burn pile that they had thrown back there.
Oh yeah.
They didn't want no more burnt microwaves and just throwed them on the truck. Well, I didn't know I had all that crap laying around here.
It wasn't. It was in a pile.
Yeah.
Back in the burn pile. We've been burning stuff back there for 2 generations. Now you're dragging the stuff out and making money off of it because you can have all that pile you want back there.
Yep.
Why not? It's all free money. You know, all you really got is your time and your gas. So why not take it? You know what I mean?
I had a friend of mine that was hauling and I was hauling. We ended up taking and hauling 15 loads of stuff using his track hose, or not his track hose, but his skidster and a log chain and dragging it up out of the holler
Right on.
and just loading trucks down. He said, you could never make any money off of 10. I started climbing up down on that stuff that was all rusty and mashing it down. $500 a load.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's right. People
said
don't
you
realize,
can't-
you know.
If you're just going to pick it up and throw it on the trailer and take it in, you're just wasting your time. You take the time to mash something flat and stack it on top of something else.
Oh, yeah. Make a load.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing.
$500.
Sometimes though, you got to take, like, sometimes I've had people like farmers and stuff where they'll give me, like, they tear down all the fencing and then I get that and I'll get it here. And of course I can flatten it out, or they flatten it for me. So then I can just put it on the trailer. But that stuff adds up, especially when it's rolls and rolls of it. You know, when they flatten that stuff out, it's heavy.
Yeah. Page
We drug
fence.
a 50s chest freezer up the hill that
Wow.
wasn't completely rusted out. And we started pulling the wire and everything out of the other stuff. And I filled that chest freezer completely full. But when I opened the chest freezer, the key to it was laying in it.
Oh, wow.
So we started piling steel around it, putting all the copper inside of it, and locked the freezer so nobody could open it and look in it.
Yeah.
And I kept the key.
Right on. Cool. Yeah. I mean, it's shocking when people throw out what they have piled on their farms or what they have piled in their backyards. It's crazy.
Well, we had to get a 10,000-pound winch and drag 2 truck bodies up out of the creek.
Wow.
Oh yeah. When they've been sitting there forever, they sink into the ground.
Yep. It's true. They
Trees
do.
grow through them.
Yep. Let's see. Have you seen this here? Dude?
By the time we
Keep
left,
saying, oh,
by the time we left that job and everything, he
didn't-
more or less took a tractor, scooped what was left, buried it in the field, and had everything clean.
Right.
yeah.
I found 2 of the old wooden ice boxes.
Wow.
The wood with the metal wrapped around it.
Oh, my phone.
that were set in just the right spot that it kept them off of the ground.
My computer's down to 1%, guys.
On top of it.
I got to go downstairs and
Those
plug my computer in. It's down to 1%.
Can you make it?
I just noticed it. It popped up in the corner. I'm like, oops, it's gonna die.
Can you
I
make
took them to
it?
the antique store and they bought them from me.
So we'll be doing a deal on that here. Oh, I gotta turn this light in. I don't need it on up here. Crazy. Gotta plug that in. Whew, it's bright. They put a new light bulb in the hall. Wow, it's bright.
Yeah, I got a new one in my garage. TSC
Wow.
or PV as it's called now. They had them on sale. They were look like a ceiling fan. You can direct them. 6,000 lumens. It lights my garage right up. That was nice. Actually, I think I have the box here yet. Yeah, right there. PV, which used to be TSC, they were selling these for $20.
Yeah, they're bright. No, I just got a normal light bulb in the hall. Peg must have put it in today because it must have got blown.
Totally flexible, and it's 6,000 lumens. The thing's pretty bright. I used to have this in the garage. They call it a Cobb style light.
Yeah.
It's all little mini LEDs. This one's 5,000 lumens. But this one's better because you can turn them and direct them.
Yeah, I've seen them. You can get them from different places. I've seen them
Yeah, well,
advertised.
TSC had them on there for $20, so that was pretty cheap.
Yeah, that was
I got-
cheap.
Well,
Got
scooped it
2
up.
of the new LED shop lights that the guy just gave them to me because they said they bought too many to put in the garage. Guy's driving a Corvette and everything, but he bought too many lights and he just handed them to me out of the garage to get rid of them.
Mm-hmm.
They're still in the boxes. Or right now, I have no power whatsoever in the shop. I lost all power somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh.
Did you scrap your own line?
No, the first one, Dad took and mowed it up with the lawnmower.
Uh-oh.
Oh. I don't help.
Part of it wasn't quite buried right by the foundation, and he caught it with the lawnmower deck and chopped it up.
Nice. Just run an extension cord to the shop so you got something anyways.
That's all it's
Yeah.
ever been. Industrial extension cord.
No,
Just
Roger,
go
it's not the
buy it
same
off-
way.
Here, before the hardware store, I bet you could go there and buy the whole roll of it. And extend it around where you needed it to. Just put your own ends on it or put boxes on it.
Oh, yeah.
Get up here, Angel. Come on. No, get up here.
I mean, it's
No,
cord,
Roger, the one he's
Just-
got is a three
just
one.
the
This
cord,
one's
just
five.
the cord itself's the size of a quarter.
Right.
Yeah, I just got a
Laura's
bunch of
got a-
uniforms in mine up there. I don't have any of the special ones in it.
Laura's got a light bulb that's 14. Must be in your front foyer by your front door, is it, Laura? The one you have to change 14 feet up.
Those are the worst when they're really tall. Well, the one in the hall there was pretty high. I don't know how Peggy changed it. She must have got the ladder to do it because she's short too.
Right.
All I know is it's bright. Like, that's as bright as it's ever been in the hall. I'm going to get one of them ones that Alexa can turn off and on or turn it down. It's too bright.
I got one of the fiberglass poles. You pop the light bulb into it and it clips on it.
Yeah.
And you can take the light bulb out or put the light bulb in, and it's just a pole like a paint light, but it's got the
Yeah.
mechanism on the top of it.
Yep.
In my staircase. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
those are
yeah,
bad.
it's where the highest point is.
Yeah. She needs one of them poles to change it.
Yeah, or an extension ladder
Yeah.
in the
Something.
house.
Well,
It got put in there by one.
the house that I stopped the house because it had a bunch of stuff out in front. Everybody, the people moved out, and they cleaned out the house and threw that a bunch of other stuff out. They didn't know what it was, or they would have kept it because it had the great room, front room. That was like as big as the second story in one room.
You're short like
They
me.
didn't know what it was, and they threw it out.
She's short like me.
Yep.
It's all good.
5'2".
Yep, she's short like me.
Nothing wrong with that.
No,
Even if
I
you're
can hold
7
stuff
feet
done.
tall, you're still not tall enough to reach it.
no, that's for sure. What do you guys
Right.
want? What do you want? I know
I
you
got a
want.
friend
It's not
that
time to
lives
go.
Friend that
It's
lives
not
right here,
time.
you know, those little folding steps. She's
too
gonna have
early.
one of them just to do
No.
dishes at her kitchen sink.
She's got a light bulb 14 feet in the air that needs changing. It's in her stairway to the house. Yeah, so it should.
No,
Need an extension ladder.
We'll give glass tea.
no. Stop giving me attitude. No, 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 no. Molly. Molly. You don't be good, I'll give you a treat. I mean it. No treat. No treat. Stop. Give me a hug. All right, all right. Yeesh. I can't sit on the couch with it. You guys want a treat? Sheesh.
Come on,
Here's
Mom.
your treat. I'm sure Peggy gave you one when she come too. You guys are making it like bandits. We're gonna get fat. You're just going on diets. Are you gonna start doing a lot more walking?
What's so fascinating about Chicago hot dogs and pizza there, Stitches?
I want experience. Huh?
Exactly, Roger. Come on, Mom, give me a treat.
I don't know. I thought it was New York that had the pizza places everybody dies for or whatever. I thought it was a New York place that had the pizza that everybody wanted.
Oh, New York style pizza.
Yeah, I thought that's where it was, where everybody had that fine pizza everybody wanted to try. I've never been to New York.
I think the hot dogs are in Coney Island.
Yeah.
Coney Island dogs.
I don't know.
Wait to get me a drink. The dog had run into the water bowl just because I was making tea.
This world Chicago pizza is.
Carnival style hot dogs are good, especially when you get the fried onions.
Are you eating again, Bill?
Peanuts?
I hear rappers.
Peanuts?
He's eating again. He's in the peanuts again.
Peanuts?
He's going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all individual packages of peanuts.
Oh, how about
There you
that?
go.
Still in the bag.
This is a Ziploc bag.
Need something. It's like
They got 2 more days and they would have been past dated, and they were sitting in the
have a great night. All right, Scrap and Crash. Thanks for coming in.
See you, Scrap and Crash.
What were you looking for? Style pizza. Ooh. Cool.
Yeah.
Costco.
That bag was sitting on the edge of the dumpster.
Really?
Ooh, dumpster peanuts.
Right on. There you go.
They won't
They
be
weren't
past
open when
dated.
you usually watch.
They
Why
won't
not?
be past dated until the 5th.
I've had
Yeah.
dumpster licorice. Found a whole case
Yeah.
of it.
Why not? Right?
All
It's wrapped. Why not? As long as it's
separately
wrapped.
packaged, but they're in the case. Holy shit! How am I gonna eat all that?
Around here, a lot of the dumpsters around here are locked up. You don't really. That's why it's not really for our area. You really can't. And if you get caught in them, they tell you to get out of them. And people are nasty around here, so I don't even bother doing it unless it's like a scrap bin, like if somebody's renovating or if they're doing a cleaning. Like Best Buy usually does one, so they'll get rid of all their old shelves or whatever. I'll usually ask them at the back when they're outside. I'll wait till somebody pops their head out, and then. If I nail them, but if you go in and you ask the managers, oh no, I don't know, I got to get a whole corporate, I got to do this, I got to do that. And if you just ask the guy at the back, He's the one that's outside anyhow, dealing with it all. They're like, "Oh, help yourself. You just got to do it the right way, guys. Forget corporate because they never know nothing."
Laura,
I mean?
they're red. They're the Twizzlers.
Well, this store is closing, and the dumpster is sitting in front of the store outside in the parking lot.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
It's not. It's in a public area.
the thing
Right.
is, though, it's still best to ask because you know what I mean. Do you really want to be? You know, if you ask them, then they'll call the cops on you. You don't got to deal with the cops, and the cops sure they may not say anything, but then it's that dealing with the time of it, and then I just find it's easier just to ask. You know,
Well,
just drive around back. Someone will pop their head into the
Yes,
back
yes,
door.
Steve.
You know, have a nice
I
evening.
just-
All right, thanks for coming. Appreciate you coming in, and hanging out with us.
I just pulled up to the
That's just brilliant.
closest place that was there to go in because they got stuff marked down to get
Yeah.
rid of it. Bought
Yep.
$3 worth of stuff that was sitting right there open on top of the dumpster. I just picked it up and throwed it to see the truck.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I didn't dig in the dumpster. It was just right there where I could see it.
yeah,
Somebody left it right there.
yeah.
Whatever full boxes of stuff in there, I just didn't want to get in the dumpster
Yeah.
right in front of the store.
Yeah. Oh, I remember back a long time ago, I cleaned out a dollar store one time. They wanted me to come in, and I mean, it was a queue van of stuff, and this was stuff that just it was like but it was down Princess Street, so there was no big dumpsters for them. They couldn't put dumpsters out front, so they had to they hired me to come in, and they just kept bringing it out and bringing boxes after boxes of stuff, and it was everything. Like they were just pretty much like getting rid of old stock, and it wasn't food; it was like everything, from ribbons to down every aisle that they had.
Yep.
So, but I mean, if you can get, it's all about luck. It all really is. I mean, a lot of times it's about being down the right place,
Yep,
driving
timing.
down and happening to see maybe guys working, coming out throwing stuff in dumpsters. I mean, I remember when they were renovating the KFC in town here, and I just happened to be driving around back because I was going to take the shortcut to the next road, and I saw the dumpster sit, and I saw the guys coming in and out, going back and forth. I thought, I wonder if they got any metal. So I went in and I stopped, and sure enough, there was all the stainless that they had thrown out in the dumpster. And they said, and there was copper in it. And they said, just help yourself. We don't care what you take. I went home, got my truck and trailer, and all I could do to get it all on. It was that much stuff they threw out. I couldn't
That's a
believe it.
nice store.
And they didn't want it because they were busting concrete. They were throwing everything in it.
Yep.
So I was like, all right. And it's all about not being shy. You gotta, I mean, I try to tell people,
Just
is it-
ask. Just
just
ask.
ask. I mean,
Yeah.
what's the worst they're gonna say? No, sorry, man, I got somebody else. Or
You're
'cause
going
they're
to
gonna
get
pay
one
for
of
that
two
dumpster.
answers, yes or no.
They're gonna pay for that dumpster anyhow. So you think about
Yep.
that, they're gonna pay for that weight.
Construction dumpsters, they generally want you to help them out because then it's cheaper.
They're pocketing a little more money in their pocket because you just weighed. You might take 500 pounds or 1,000 pounds out of that dumpster for them. They're not
Yep.
paying for it.
Or they can add that much more to it.
And they're thinking, wow, you just saved me some money, so I'm going to put that in my pocket. Thank you.
Yep, exactly.
And you might even see 2x4s or something else you might see it that you might want.
Well,
You know?
yeah, scrap wood, sure, always comes in handy.
You never
My
know what you're going to
contact-
get. I mean,
Contractors
You never know.
here, they cut
Yeah.
the the metal bands off of the stuff. And I had scrappers like me, why are you taking that crap? It's not worth nothing. And he's sitting there watching me snip it up into 6-inch pieces and stack it in a box. With the 10 snips. Once that box is full, that box is heavy.
Yeah, stitches. Some people drive around with their tailgates open, leave a tool on it, and that's how you find them on the road.
Yep. Or they're
I've done
working
that.
on the vehicle and it gets down
done
in
that
underneath.
today with
And
my
they forget when they
pliers.
dropped it, and then they get
Yep.
driving around. Sometimes it'll jar loose because they hit something, and it happens.
I
I've seen
drove all the way
That's how I
across
got my
town today
favorite
with
pair of
my
side
wire
cutters.
nips laying on the
Yeah.
toolbox.
It's crazy. I've found all kinds of stuff on the road. I mean, I've found tape measures and stuff, and people, they leave them on their vehicles. They might have measured something, and then they just left it. And I'm like, I pick it up. And I'm like, well, there's nothing wrong with it. It works. I'm like, okay, throw it in the back of my truck.
Yep.
You never know what you're gonna find. I have found flat wrenches. I found all kinds of stuff like that too on the roads. I found chunks of copper on the road too. Ran over with that, that plastic on them that they use for like oil and stuff. Ran
Right.
over numerous times. Nobody picked it up. It was probably, a good couple of feet long. And I'm thinking, I looked at them like, It looks like copper to me. Certainly, I was pulling over, checking that out. Pick it up. Why not? It's free. It's money on the side of the road. You know.
Yep. Well,
There's
the wife and I
tree
went for a
trimming.
bike ride there last summer, and I said, "Oh, look at that! There's $5 in the ditch." She said, "What?" And I got off the bike, walked down to the ditch there, $5 bill.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
I was following a tree trimming truck one day here in town, out scrapping, and he got to one of the duels up on the curb, and I seen the chainsaw roll off the side of the truck onto the side of the road. I picked the chainsaw up. I followed him down the road, gave me his chainsaw back.
Oh, you didn't
Well, it's
keep
just like
it?
that other heating place I pick up. I went into I think it was on a Saturday because I'd already had a load on that Friday night or whatever. I went back in and they had a pile of stuff there, but you know what was beside the dumpster? A $20 bill laid beside the dumpster.
Nice.
I said to myself, I'm thinking, okay, all right. I came home to my mom and I said, "You'll never guess what I found by the dumpster." My sister says, "I hope something not gross." I said, "No," and I laid down there. She says, "Ooh, that was cool." I said, "Yeah, that was nice." My
Yep.
sister gets grossed out by the ones that they pick at the food, like literally, like there was a couple that I used to watch just to kind of bug my sister. She used to be like, "What are you watching?" I'm like, "I'm watching a dumpster diver in the dumpster," and she'd be like, "Well, what are they doing?" I said, "They're getting food in the dumpster." "What do you mean they're getting food in the dumpster?" And this guy was like, it was like a gas station, that sells food and stuff, like hot dogs and stuff, and the donuts and stuff. Well, they were in a garbage bag, and he was like picking them out of the garbage bag, and she's like, "I'm gonna puke." She says, I said, they're clean cut. I guess they're in a garbage bag. I said, "I don't know." I said, "But she says, I can't do that." She says, so I tease her when I go to Timmy's, and she says to me, she says, "What'd you get?" I said, "I don't know." I said, "I had to go around back and get their dumpster to see what they had." She says, "You didn't know that." I said, "I don't know what I got. It was dark." I said, "There might be a few coffee grounds on them." I said, "Just brush it off. You'll be okay." She starts flipping at me. She's like, "What are you talking about?" So I like to wind her up.
Have my buddy here, I taught him how to scrap. He's been doing it ever since. Got him a truck. And he didn't know what I meant by a piggy bank dryer.
Oh yeah, they're the best.
Oh, it's probably just nuts and bolts people fall out of people's pockets. I busted that dryer down. It had $16 in change in it. I never even thought of taking stuff apart like that just to sit there and change it. It had a gold ring in one of them.
Right.
Wow.
You find out when you move it around, you hear jingle, jingle, there's money in it.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But I found one there that had a 4-inch deck screw. And how the hell did that get through the whole machine?
I ended up getting a bit. It was in a wash machine, and it was stuck in the rubber, and it was the drill bit, and it was the long one. And everybody asked me what it was. They thought it was a bolt. I said, "No, it's a drill bit. It must have been in someone's pants or something." And that's what was wrong. I think wrong with the wash machine because it put a hole right through the hose, right through that big attached to the drain or whatever. And I pulled it out, and I'm like, "Okay, I don't trust with you. I don't
How the hell
trust
did
with
it make
this
it in there?
machine." It's crazy. People it's unreal what people dump in stuff.
One time in my life, I dumped an old dryer out that was completely full of lint in the bottom of it.
Hey, not just stuff.
And there was $100 bill stuck to the bottom of the dryer.
I can't believe the stuff though. I mean, what was it? Was it last year or year before? I pushed that washer or that dryer around up there for almost all summer, and then that winter I was still dreading it because I hated those kind of dryers to take apart. They're the ones that you got to take the front off, and it's all those screws in the front. I took it apart, and there was a $10 bill in it, and I didn't push that. I pushed it around up there. I don't know how many times at the tractor. I said to myself, "I hate that dryer, and I'm not taking it apart." And finally, the one day I said to myself, "I'll take it apart." So it was a payday for me. So I'm like, "Wow," you know what I mean? It just
paid you more than the scrapyard would.
Yeah, I was like, "Whoa, all right then. You're gonna pay me." But I hate certain dryers. They take forever to take apart. I like the ones you pop off the top, cut the belt, and then pull the ring or pull the thing out of it, and you're done. You know what I mean? And take the motor out of it.
Washing machine on the front on the other deck out here. The guy said, "Well, it worked until we moved." And they said that they had it sitting on the tailgate of the truck, and they dropped it off the tailgate of the truck going down the road. and his wife wouldn't let him put it back in the house, brand new,
Oh my.
because it's all scratched and bent up. I'm gonna hook that damn thing up, and if it works, I got a free brand new washing machine.
Right on. Yeah. Nothing wrong with that.
They said they went around the corner and it fell off the tailgate of the truck.
Let's see the things in. Those caches I had. Yeah. I mean, it's crazy, the stuff that you can find in dryers and even wash machines, sometimes the stuff that people, I mean, the other day I ended up getting, it was a small wash machine and I was shocked. It didn't have concrete in it. It was actually a steel piece. The weight was. I said, this is going to be a newer one because all I see is the concrete ones in them.
The base whoopers for surround system where the kids throw stuff in that little tube, bust them apart to get the coil out of it.
Yeah.
You can find Matchbox cars, change, everything that the kids had stuffed in there.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. I pick up coins all the time. Go find quarters, pennies. Yeah, there's, like I said, there's, like, people say there's no money out there, but there's money. If you know where to, like, I mean, YouTube is a helpful site for all kinds of making money in so many ways. Yeah, if you don't want to get dirty, you don't want to do, scrap, and people think it's gross, but you know what? It's all about what you want to do. If you want to sit in your house all day and on a computer, there's ways to make money that way. If you want to go out, and I like working outside personally, and that's what I like. I like to meet people, and that's what I enjoy. So that's why I do scrap. And it's good money. I've been doing it for years.
What I like about the new scrapyard out here, I had a bunch of pipe to cut up. Well, my sawzall started getting hot and smoking. I told him, I said, I'm just going to have to bring it to you as long steel. He goes in his building, comes out with the chainsaw, chop saw. He said, take this and use it. I used it to cut up the rest of the steel, took the tool back to him. He said, no, there ain't no charge for using it. You brought me the steel.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I like my cutoff saw. It just unfortunately doesn't like to start for me. My nephew has to start, or my niece. He doesn't want to start for me. I can yank on it. My nephew will come along. He'll yank on it twice. It'll start for him just like that. I said, I don't even want to talk to you. I said, don't even want to hear it. I said, don't even start. I said, I baby it. I said, it goes in my basement. I said, it doesn't see the day of cold only when we use it. I said, it hates me. It doesn't like me. I said, my niece will come over, same thing. A couple pulls, just me. I go there, yank. I said, he said, you got on? I said, no. Where's that button? I don't know where that is. Smart asses, they said. That's what you are, because it won't start for me. So I'm thinking about buying. I'm going to buy that DeWalt one they have. Like that one they have. You put your battery in. Oh yeah, I'm buying that one. I'm going to retire that gas one, and I'm going for the battery one. I said to Brian, I said, you go ahead. You can pull on that one all you want. I said, I'm going to use my battery one. Slap my battery in it, and zing. I said, I'm done. I said, I had enough of that. But it's a good saw. I mean, it works great. But like I said, Brian has to start it. I mean, once he starts it, I can use it. It'll start for me. But when it first comes out of that basement, it does not want to start.
He phoned me at the junkyard, and I cut because I figured after all the cutting I did, the blade would probably be bad on it.
Yeah.
He says, "Oh no, that's a diamond carbide blade." He goes, I can use that blade for the next 5 years and not wear that blade out."
Yeah. Yeah, I like the cutoff saws. The chop saws, they are nice.
I talked to him because I told him I had the stuff, but I didn't have a way to cut it. And he let me use the damn thing for 3 days from the junkyard and never charged me a dime for using it.
I found most 12 in really? Wow. So you're going to get rid of your old truck tomorrow. Cool. Deciding what.
I'm still searching for a set of 99 Vortec heads.
Oh, yeah? Let's see if I can find
Every place
that.
I've gone, you spray brake clean on it, and the cracks show up in the head like they're bright as day. Just the way they were made. they weren't made right from the factory and they crack.
I got rid of that. I got rid of that one I had in my yard. It went Monday. The one I used to keep my firewood in. Had the tarp tent on.
Yeah.
Yeah. She went Monday morning.
That one had the big block in it though, didn't it?
Yeah, it was 6 liter. But it sat for 5 or 6 years, so it was all seized up. Everything was rotten. I tried to start it, and the gas lines were leaking and everything like that. So
Ooh.
See, this is the one I was talking about. If I can blow it up, let's see if I can blow it up or not. The one I'm talking about. This is the one I'm talking about. If I can
I
get
doubled
stupid.
my money on it. What I paid for it, I got double the amount for it. So
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
Bad.
no.
See, that's the one I'm talking about. I saw it on a channel. The guy was cutting out one of those cash boxes. I know you just swap the batteries.
Oh,
in it.
yeah.
It comes with 2 batteries when you buy it. Batteries, charger, and it comes with 2 blades. So, I mean, yeah, it's like, what is it worth?
What,
It's
what
worth,
kind of price is on it though?
What's that?
Is it expensive?
$1,174.
Dang.
$1,200 with taxes.
Oh yeah, but I paid almost $1,000 for the one that's in the basement. So, but you know what? The one down in the basement doesn't owe me anything. It's paid for itself from all the tires we've cut with it, and all the catalytic converters and all the steel we've cut up with it and stuff. It doesn't owe me anything. And I've got one in the barn, another one that's the chop saw that you can use. I think I've got do I have 2 of them up there or 1? I think I got 1 up there. And it doesn't owe me anything either. And I think I paid $250, something like that for it. So, but I use it for those motors. You know how to cut those big ones that I got with the aluminum brackets on them. I just use it to cut the ends off and then get the ends out of it. But I'm thinking.
When he let me use that, there was about that much gas in the bottom of a gas can. And I went back out there. I said, well, I used the gas, but I want to make sure it's mixed right to where the way you mix it. And he said, he told me to take the $2 gas can and put 1 can of lawn boy oil in it. Mix oil.
Mm-hmm.
Is what he uses. And when I took it back with I filled the can back up, put more oil in it,
Right.
and took a full can of gas back to him.
Like I said, and I don't got to worry about mixing gas either and keeping it on hand. I mean, the chainsaws use it all up here because, like I said, Brian's cutting or cutting up the wood and stuff. So,
Yep.
I mean, this will just save me the 2 batteries. I mean, that come with it for that. I don't think I'd probably go through that because, I mean, I wouldn't use it all the time. I'd only be using it for the tires. And, I mean, there's not much.
Scrap Farm's got one of the chainsaws that runs on batteries.
Yeah, I've got one of them too. Mine's the Ryobi. Mine's the Ryobi. You can get the other one. What's the other one? G is it? Oh, but that one's really good. I'd like to try and maybe buy one of them because I like it for the cut up the skids outside. I really like it. But my nephew, he cuts up the wood and stuff out back, like the big trees and stuff. Like I'm talking big trees. I'm talking big ones. So and I'm not using no battery operated one for that. I
That
didn't mean-
video the other day. Drug another old Nissan truck home and he reaches up by the wheel, grabs the frame and rips a big chunk of the frame out and throws it in the yard. He goes to that the water jet company and drags all that steel home.
Right.
And he cuts the pieces off and repairs and welds it to the frame and pieces the frame back together.
Oh yeah.
You mean Bert,
Well,
right?
when I do my tires, I use the
Scrap Farm,
Sawzall.
yeah.
Yeah, Bert. Yeah, he's a good guy. He's pretty cool.
I use the Sawzall when I do tires.
Yeah.
Simple.
I like my Sawzall too, but like I said, the cutoff saw, it just, I don't know. I've used it for a lot of things. I've used it for cutting poles down for, the old satellite dishes and stuff. And those poles, man, they're thick. And man, you'd be cutting, I think, for a while with the Sawzall. It went right through it like butter, man. And when it went, it just fell right on over. I'll tell you,
What
beat having
pole?
to take it apart.
What poles?
Those poles, you know, the ones for those big satellite dishes.
Oh,
Those. Your saws ought to have a hard time. You know what I mean? So that's why I
Yeah.
like the cleanup saws. I get a lot of stuff like that because people will say to me, "Well, come, you got to take it down yourself," and I'm like, "Oh," and they say, "I don't care how you do it." So then I cut it as close as I can to the ground, of course, because. And then I just said to them, I said, "You realize?" They said, "Because I can't get any closer." They're like, "We're happy you took it down." I said, "Just make sure you do something with that." I said, "Because it's got a rough edge still on it." And they're like,
Oh,
"Yeah,
yeah.
no problem."
it's
I got
generally a
old-
hunk of cement holding it in the ground.
Old
Yeah, and I can't do
steel
anything about that.
semi-wheel
No.
that I kept, where I just take and wrap a lug chain around the bottom of it a couple times and pull the concrete and all out.
I don't want the concrete. I don't want to have to pound my guts out on that concrete. I'm done with that
no.
stuff.
No, the scrapyards don't want the concrete either.
Nope, I don't want it. If I can't make money
The
on it and I
old
got to turn around and
property-
reload to get rid of it, it's not worth it
The
for me.
old property over here I got a couple of doors laying on it right now, but the top of the well fell in.
Let's see.
I've been
we
beating
have
that concrete off them poles and then throwing that concrete in there as
Pittsburgh,
filler.
Northern.
Is what I've been doing. But
Yeah,
the concrete
Roger.
around the
I've
well.
been using that same
Go
Diablo blade
go
there for
through.
months now.
Like butter. Yeah, I've been
These
using
are
those too. I got those Diablos too. That's what I use for cutting up my my air conditioner rads and stuff, and I use them all the time.
I still have one of the carbide ones, but it looks like a picket fence because a bunch of the teeth have come off of it.
So this DeWalt
There's a
it
5
comes
pack.
with 60 volt max. So it
Oh.
comes with lithium, cordless, brushless, 9-inch
Was a 5 pack.
cut off
Yeah,
concrete
that's what I
saw
was
kit.
using when I was cutting that 1/2-inch pipe. Was them
Yeah.
there?
So that's not bad. But I've been looking at this for a while, and I'm thinking to myself, it's time to invest it. I think.
I had to take and go talk to one of the building centers here to even order them for me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. No matter where you go here, it's always DeWalt blades. DeWalt blades are the USA brand.
Oh yeah.
And one of the businesses in town started ordering them because I was asking about them. And they said that the construction guys have even been coming in and buying them.
That one works good too. Torch by Milwaukee.
I don't think I've ever tried that one.
Yeah,
Yeah, I've
it's
never
20
tried that.
bucks. Made in the
Yeah.
USA. It's a Milwaukee brand. It's exactly what it says on the thing. 50 times longer than the regular.
Oh yeah.
Well, it's carbide tip.
Yep.
The only thing,
What is it?
the only thing
one of the
Sawzall
carbide
blades
ones.
don't like is aluminum.
Yeah. It clogs up the blade.
It clogs it up, or if you have a low grade steel cutting blade, it'll literally knock the teeth off.
Yeah. No, that's all I buy is those the Diablo ones. I go to Home Depot when I'm good, and I go and stock up on them. I think I still got either 2 or 3 behind the seat of the passenger or the driver's side of my truck to keep in there because that's where the saw usually sits for it.
My thing was I'd have to drive all the way to Indiana, north up to Terre Haute, Indiana, or all the way to Vincennes to be able to buy them blades.
Wow.
Which is it's 15 miles north or south just to go to a town to the grocery store here.
Wow.
And they're finally building a dollar store halfway in between. You hear? So I won't have, if I need to go to the dollar store to get a loaf of bread or something, I won't have to go to the convenience mart station. I might get a loaf of bread that's been sitting there for a month. Go in there, get a loaf of bread, pick it up, drop it on the floor, and crack the tile.
That's a little steel.
You gotta spray it with a spray bottle to soften it up.
Yeah.
Then get your hacksaw out and cut it open.
Yep, that's pretty much it. Yeah. I don't know. Being interesting to try and see if it's any good. That battery saw on it. We'll see how long it lasts.
There's a couple up in up near Peterborough, north of Peterborough, Kennebec, I think it's called, Kennebec, Ontario. Cecil and Heather Skinner. And he's got the battery operated chainsaw he's been using for about 4 years now. He says he loves it. It's great in the wintertime. Take 2 batteries, go out in the bush, because he's totally off grid, and he uses he has a mill, and they're building a new barn right now. And he'll use the gas, but he prefers the battery one.
Yeah, they're I don't know, and that I find for me they're not as heavy, they're not as hard on my back, and
they're lighter.
Yeah, it's not that I can go out there and cut up skids and stuff, and it doesn't bother me. And I'm like, I can't do the chainsaw thing. My back is shot. Like I'll go out and cut them up for a while, and I can cut quite a few up in no time. And that's me putting the saw down. You know, I have to worry about filling it up with gas. You know, literally, it's not like you can leave it running. You know, you got to pull on it for the again to restart if you want. So if you want to stop pile for a while, then you got to turn the chainsaw off. You know. The other one's a battery, and you just push it, and there it is. It's ready. You know what I mean?
Yep.
It's so much better. And that's
the only thing that'll happen to a battery one is you might overheat it, and it shuts it down. That's it.
I haven't had that. Like I said, I'll do so many, and then because my back will start or whatever, so then I'll start just putting them away and kind of back and forth. Right. So it gives me that break.
You're giving it a break.
I can only do so much, and then it's like, okay, my back feels better. Now it's like when I'm cutting up rads. I'll only do a few for a while, and then I'll quit, and I'll start bending them down and flatten them out and stuff, and then I'll go back to cutting them down again until my back straightens out again.
I've had it with my battery up. I've had it with my Sawzall there where I used it steadily too much and overheated the battery, and it just went click.
Yeah.
Have you? I know I've been trying to keep up on your videos. Have you ever hauled enough of them rides away at once that you had that little trailer of yours completely full?
Me?
Yeah.
I did a long time ago, but I had the half ton full. And then, it was full. It was over $1,000. It was like $1,200, I think it was, for the half ton.
I'm curious how much it would be if you loaded that little trailer you got with that cage around it, loaded that thing completely full and strapped it down on top with full of nothing but rads.
Yeah, that would be a chunk of money. I don't know, everybody. The thing is, though, the problem is that, with the prices being high, how long is it the price is going to stay they are, right? So,
true.
You know what I mean? Everybody says, well, you should hang on to them. Hang on to see what you can get in a year. It's like saying, I'm going to hang on to my copper for a year, but why would you want to get rid of it in a year from now and the prices could go down? Why not get rid of it now while it's good? The sense is, why hang on to it? And like I've told people, I said, this is a business for me, guys. I said, I can't just stockpile $5,000 or 10 grand in the building and say, okay, well, I'm just going to keep that there. It's 10 grand now, but in a year from now, it could be half that because the price could fall out of it.
Could be $2,000.
It's like the stock market. Do I sell? Do I buy? And that's why I keep track of it. I can tell you exactly how much money I've made from that air conditioner place because I've kept track of every dime I've made from it. Mm-hmm. The rads, the pumps, the motors, everything I take off them. It's all separate, and I write it all down, and I know exactly at the end of the year I can tell you exactly how much money I made from them.
Scrapping's a gamble.
Yeah.
You got to be on it. Like, you can't be.
Yep. You got to pay attention to the little market there and know, everybody says that, hang on to your copper, hang on to your copper. What for? If I cash my copper in now and put it in the bank, that bank account's actually going to make me money. The copper sitting in my garage ain't.
Yeah. But the thing is, like I always say, we used to be a farm here at one time, right? And I always say, scrap, I don't got to feed it. I don't got to water it. I said, I can leave it in the field down there for 5 years and I can go back down there. It could be a pile of motors and just dump it down there and say, you know what? I don't need to cash it in. I'm good right now. I'm just going to haul it in. And down the road, I might need to cash in. And then there it is. It's there. It's money. It's like money in the bank.
It's waiting for you.
If prices are good, get rid of it. Don't hang on to it because you know what? The bottom can fall out of it tomorrow. You can lose.
For the first time at the junkyard over here, I was laughing so hard. I seen them come in with a pickup truck, and they picked the whole car up and set it crossways across the bed and hauled it to the junkyard. Yeah, wasn't boomed down or nothing.
Jeez.
They just picked it up with the forks of the tractor and set it across the bed.
Well,
People do crazy things.
sometimes
What are you up
gotta
to
do
tonight,
some
Harry?
shit.
Harry's gaming. Said hello, everyone.
Yeah, I said hi to him.
A new style 4-door Impala.
Yeah. Right now the prices are good. Well, it's a brand new month, so the prices could take a nosedive now.
That's right. It's been a while, so you never know what's going to happen.
Yeah, like I'm impressed with Shred and how it's staying so high.
It's gotten so bad here. I have trouble finding enough up to fill my trailer. I've just been taking it in the pickup truck instead of using the trailer.
Right.
It'd take me a month the way things have been coming in here to fill that 16-foot trailer.
Just get rid of it. Just get rid of it as you can. That's why I say, I'm like, you know what? If you can, just keep the money and don't worry about it, you know? Keep it as long as you can and cash it in.
The new yard here is still paying good, but you got to load it up, drive to the town north of me to go across the scale at the granary, drive out, unload, drive back to the granary to weigh out empty because they haven't got their scale in yet, and then go back to get paid.
Yeah. Yeah, that's for sure. It's crazy. I mean, it's just, I mean, I've had people say to me, well, you know, you should save it for your, I'm not saving nothing. I mean, if I can get rid of it, it's going to go.
If
So,
the
I mean, I had,
full, to me, if the bucket's full, it's time, and the price is right, it's time to get
you
rid
had
of it.
to might as well cash it in.
Well, I
And
got my
chances
trailer.
are, if you've got enough of it, it's going to be, the price is going to go up anyhow because the scrapyard, if they know you, they're going to give you a better price anyhow. You know,
My
the more
trailer's
you
a
have, the
little
better
bit sitting
price.
there waiting. It's gonna
I
bring it
can't
in
believe
either
the
tomorrow
people
or
here-
Saturday morning. So
Window shaker units that come up for winter, and they start coming. Oh, it still works. We just don't want to have to store it to haul it away. We'll buy a new one next year. Yeah, that's the way it's been lately here.
Yeah. The only thing I'm holding is silver. Yeah, I mean, yeah, definitely. Hold silver. Silver's worth good money. I have, you know, just because I'm a scrapper doesn't mean I don't have silver or gold. Of course you're going to have silver and gold, you know? It's an investment, you know?
Laura, don't be terrified. Your tailgate's pretty tough.
I'm always terrified when I put a
I've got an electric cook stove and a washing machine
Good.
sitting on my tailgate right now.
pick. You should see some of the stuff I put on my tailgate. You would be shocked. I've had block motors sit on my tailgate,
Yep.
you know?
I've had over 1,000 pounds sitting on just on the tailgate.
Oh, yeah. I've had crazy things lay on my tailgate, and I'll tell you, whew, I shake my head and go, wow. You
Yep.
know?
Well, the tailgate makes the truck 1.5 feet bigger.
My buddy's truck, he had the all the way up to the what was left of his back glass stacked full of stuff, and he just sat the engine on the tailgate with the transmission still attached to it, sticking out. Put a flag on it, tied it down, and loaded the rest of the truck up in a big, look like a teepee sticking up out back of it, and drove it from Aldie, Illinois, south of here,
5 pounds.
all the way up here to the junkyard with transmission sticking out the back of the truck.
Wow, right on. 5 pounds with that's awesome. Right on.
All those electrical contacts. I got a little jar filling up too. I don't know what to do with it because
I don't even bother. I have no interest in that. I just don't have the
I'm
time.
not saving them per se, but I am cutting them off and just throw them in a bucket because I get a lot of copper strips that have a little piece stuck to it.
Yeah.
So
I don't
the
save
copper
them.
in the
I don't.
copper bucket, but
I don't do enough microscoping to even bother. So for me,
I've got a 5-gallon bucket now over there. I've already taken all the aluminum off of it and everything, but it's completely full of the magnetron centers with the metal on both ends. The 5-gallon bucket's full of them.
yeah.
Just lazy man ain't took the time to go over there and get the sawzall out and start chopping.
all number 2 copper in there. Nice big chunk. I have a bucket too to get at. It's about an 8 or 6 gallon bucket. It's a tall one.
And I
It's
got
full. Magnetron.
One about 3x2 chunk of sheet copper, but it's got tar stuck on it.
The hobbyist.
Hello,
Oh.
hobbyists. I'm good. Yeah, I mean it's crazy the stuff that people don't. I mean, I've learned enough of my own stuff too. You know, there's things I've learned from other channels. I'm like, and I'm thinking to myself, but what I really, really do I want to do that microscope? And I'm thinking to myself, no, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do that. And I throw it inside, and I'm like, this is not going to get done. And then I finally just throw it in buckets and get rid of it because I'm not going to do it. You know, I just don't have the time. I mean, I'm falling over it, and I'm like, I just can't. You know, I was going to say, I don't microscrap. I'm sorry to say, I just don't. The only thing you'll find me, I might, like if it's a big chunk of brass or something, then, you know, I might whack it off with a hammer, you know, especially if it's on, like, you know, the motors, you'll get them. A lot of times I don't unscrew it. I just take the hammer because it'll break right off and snap off. That's as close as you're going to get from me and that's a quick clean right there on the spot and it's done. Move on, you know. So unlock the motors off because, like I said, but I don't, the only ones I'll clean are the ones that got the aluminum bracket around them. The steel ones, when I was younger, yeah, I took the time for all that stuff, but now I'm just overwhelmed, like motors after motors, and I just can't find the time for it. And cutting that steel brackets off, those aluminum ones I don't mind because it's a double pay. Take the aluminum piece off the ring off it, and then you've got the big piece of the copper. But those other ones, the small ones, I'm like, I just can't do them, guys. I just can't do them.
Yeah, I do them all.
You know,
Right down the vacuum cleaner motors. I do them all.
I cannot do them. I have a bucket I throw them in or a blue recycling bin, and that's where they go. And then when it's full, off, and I get whatever I get. That's they're gone. I never have to
I
see
had
them.
all them vacuums sitting over here. I was trying to work on them off and on a little bit at a time. I ended up having about 58 of them sitting over here.
Well, you've seen the soldiers sitting in my house. I get a good week of vacuums, man. I could have 50 of them sitting there.
He come around the corner here.
That's for sure, but
he says, "What are you doing with all them?" I said, "Waiting to take the motors out of them." He goes, "Well, you know, if you throw all them on a truck, I'll buy them all at shred price right now because the shred's up so good. I've put them all on my trailer, filled the trailer up, took them out there, and he bought every one of them. All we had to do is throw them off the trailer. And then I didn't have to deal with them."
like I said, girl, with all the microscrapping and stuff that I have, even Ian, I even say to Ian Matthews, he's another one. He drives me to drink. I'm like, oh, I cannot do it. I'm sorry. I'll take, you know, like I'll do the brass and stuff because that's different. You know what I mean? When it comes from the hot water tanks and stuff, that's not microscoping. Just cut it off and it goes in the bucket.
Do you do plugs?
I do not do plugs.
Yeah, see, I do all the plugs. There's a lot of
I
brass.
cannot do them. And I don't have to cut them off. They can just stay right on and they go with the copper. They don't have to be cut off. So I'm not cutting them off.
Yeah, around here they want everything separate.
Yeah, I don't do them. I just don't do them. I don't. There's a lot I don't clean and stuff. I just don't bother with them. I just, you know, they're not much for me to. I don't know.
If you don't have to take them off the cords, then there's no sense.
And I don't. That's the thing. Most people cut them off because they have to, because the scrapyards want them off. My scrapyard doesn't care. So my sister Tam. My sister Tam's got 6 drums of that stuff over at her place, and I still got to haul that up. We took up one bin full of wire, and it's all crap wire, and it's all got the plugs on it and stuff. And she skins everything else that she can skin, but this stuff, it's just crap wire, and it's got to go to the scrapyard. I haven't even had a chance to do hers yet. And she's got a full truckload that's got to go. So I just don't clean them, and neither does she.
No, I do every plug. So,
and I seen it's not hard. They come out real easy and stuff, but
yep,
I got to work on
stove and dryer plugs are a little more tedious. We'll use the Sawzall to cut right beside the prong. It opens the plastic up.
Yeah, they're a little bit bigger.
Then they pull right out.
I like finding the surge protectors and pulling the brass out of them.
Yeah, they're good. Long. They have nice brass in them. You just pop them open. You can hit them with a hammer and they pop open.
let's just say microscopers would have a field day in my yard because there's so much of it just laying around on the ground that I've just kicked
Mhm.
around.
Yep, I've watched and shit.
I just don't have it. I mean,
If you were
I
like
have-
even 3 hours closer, I would help you out.
I just don't have it. Like I said, by the time my end of my day comes, I'm like, I've got so much laying outside. I'm just like, I wish that, I had the time to go back in and work away at it. But you know what? By the time night comes, I'm done.
Mhm.
Well, you got a big
Yep.
yard there that you got to keep going too.
Yeah, no, I
It's a
know.
lot of stuff coming and going. And I said, I
don't
prefer the
have
big
it that big, so
She's not
I like the
us
big stuff.
little peon garbage pickers that we find. People actually bring it to her a lot of the time.
no, so I have to make every penny count with mine. Like everything I have, I own. I owe zero to anybody except my utilities. So
Yep. And that's, there's no mortgage on the house here. There's no, other than our taxes.
Yeah.
Of course, our heat is wood and a hydro bill and my internet, the simple bills.
Yeah,
But
the
in all
utilities.
fairness, I pay cash for almost everything that we buy. So if I want something, I vote and I pay for it. I work my butt off until I get enough. And then,
We still haven't turned the heat on in this house this year.
that must be kind of cold because hasn't it been cold over there?
Not really. It was almost 70 today.
Wow. I want your heat. You got to send it this way. I want your heat because dang, we've had quite a few cold nights.
I was out running around in just a t-shirt today.
Well, I got the wood stove going in the garage and the furnace is on in the house. It's set at 69. So
Dan, I'm getting closer. I need 3 more fire brick.
well, I got 20 sitting here.
I
You
got
want 'em?
another junk stove the other day, and I pulled the existing fire brick out of it. Half of them broke up trying to, slide in between them to get them to come loose.
Uh-huh.
But I ended up getting all but 3, so I need 3 more to make that old wood stove work.
If you only live closer, because I have a stack of them. I get them all the time, stacks of them in those. I save them because I'm going to put them on my table for the for when I do the pouring and stuff. So then it doesn't burn my table. I have tons of them laying around here.
I'm doing away with the wood stove, so I'm going to gas heat.
Oh yeah,
Well, I'm paying $150 a month to heat the garage with wood, so
yeah,
I can do it almost half that with gas.
that's true.
'Cause that's how expensive. Like, I don't have a bush anymore to go out and cut my wood, so
Yeah, that's true.
I have to pay for it, and I still pick it up and haul it home.
There's
Well,
so
it's 75
few
bucks a
people now
cord,
here
so-
that actually burn firewood that when the tree trimmers come around and they just take and cut it up, you can stop by there and ask for it. As long as you load it, you can load a whole truckload and take it with you.
Oh yeah, not here. They mulch everything here. Tree
Yeah.
guys come down my road here to do the big heavy hydro lines. They throw it right in the mulcher right away. They don't give it to anybody.
That's crazy. Here they'll cut it down, they'll leave it on the road or whatever, and then you can follow the hydro along.
Not here.
As long as it's not on someone's property when they're cutting it down, because if they're cutting it down on someone's property, then you got to have permission from that person if you can have it when they're cutting
Well, yeah,
it.
I understand that.
But-
But here, they're hired by the city or the county to do it, and they have 2 trucks. One's a bucket truck, and the other one's a mulcher.
Wow.
They'll do 20-inch diameter logs. They'll just throw the whole thing in there and mulch them all.
Wow. That's
You're
crazy.
not allowed to have anything.
cut-
so.
That's just a
One
waste,
year,
Yeah.
They cut down 5 cedar trees that were 12 inches around. The
Mhm.
guy asked about it. They dropped them and everything. He went and trimmed all the brush off of it. They got rid of the brush. He cut the logs into 16 and 20-foot sections, put them on his trailer, and took it left there, and went 4 blocks straight to the sawmill.
Wow.
Yeah.
And sold
Well,
it
yeah.
to the sawmill
Yep. Nice cedar.
and walked out of there with a pocket full of money.
Yep.
Well, around here, it's like I said. I mean, if they cut down, even in the city, if they cut trees down, they just leave them. And people have they'll post ads on Kijiji here, free wood, come get it, chores.
No.
You know what I mean? Because in the city, the people a lot of them don't burn wood, right?
The only free wood I could get if they're replacing a hydro pole, but that's just pine, so it's no good anyways.
No.
then you have the opportunity to snag it. Now we used it when on our old farm because we turned them into fence posts.
Yeah.
But you can't burn that in a wood stove. It's
No.
junk.
No.
It's all soft pine.
Yeah.
In the city of Robinson here, they kind of frown if you try to burn wood in the city limits because the refinery is right there. If they ever have a leak at the refinery, your wood stove could take and ignite the fuse.
Oh, that's crazy. Wow.
If that refinery ever blows up, it'll take half of Illinois.
Wow.
See, even Laura said so. They mulch everything too where she
Yeah.
is, the three people.
It's
Yeah.
that big. When the turnaround workers come in there, they give them maps of the refinery so that they can
Right.
find out what roads to drive on to get where they're needing to go.
Yep.
The refinery actually has street signs in it.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's how big it is.
That's
Well,
crazy.
that sounds like Bruce Power up here in Ontario. It's a town of its own too.
Well, see, at one
Nuclear
time,
power. Hey?
at one time here in Kingston, they had we had Northern Telecom and then we had Elcan. Elcan had I mean, it was huge. And I mean, the land, a lot of it's still there, right? But when they tore a lot of it down, now it's like they rented it out to individual buildings and stuff, to businesses and stuff. It's slightly different now. But at one time, it was huge. Like you would drive it. I mean, it was a section of Counter Street, and it took Sir John down around, and I think it came and it butted back around. Like, I mean, it was huge. And that property's still fenced off, but I mean, now it's all gone because they only use the front half of it now. The rest of it's been kind of, I don't know if they leased it out or if it was sold or what happened. Same with the Northern Telecom building. When I went into it, when I did some work in it and took stuff out of it for them, oh my God, it was massive. Like it was like you could have had like a racetrack inside of it kind of thing. It was like huge. They turned around now. It's all, they're putting housing in it. Big, like condo houses, stuff like that's going in there now. It's crazy. Yeah, it was a huge place.
I live 15 miles from Robinson, and I can walk outside at night because they got the big stacks that blow the flames out of the excess burn off in the air. And I can walk outside at night and I can see the glow in the sky when they've got them big stacks when they're burning that excess chemical off.
Wow. That's insane.
They said if they took the refinery and tore the refinery down, Robinson would only be a quarter of the size of what it is, because that's how big the refinery is.
Wow, that's massive.
They got 32 tanks, oil storage tanks, and they're building more.
Wow.
You drive through the country here, you can see the little oil pumps and everything sitting there where the farmers are actually pumping oil off their own property to sell it to make extra money. They're putting their own wells in.
Yep. Yeah, there's a small town outside of me called Petrolia, and a lot of the places there, they all have pumps in their yards and they're selling it. Stinks. Does it ever stink? It's so that crude oil coming out of the ground.
Oil Town.
Well, there's a small town outside of Petrolia called Oil City. And it's Canada's first oil wells, actually. It's called Oil Springs, actually, is what it's called.
We don't got anything valuable. There's nothing valuable around here. It's just for us, it's called the Limestone City. That's all we are. And from Queens in there, the Queen's University, they come out and they study the stones out this way, the rocks and stuff, because of the limestone in them and stuff.
Right.
We don't have anything. We never had mica mines. We got mica mines around here. That's about it.
We got 3 gas stations that are about 4 blocks apart and only 2 blocks from the refinery. And they still have to pay the full shipping costs for them to load at the refinery and drive 2 blocks to the gas station to fill up the gas station.
Wow.
Yeah. When they could just run a line.
More or less, yeah.
That's the same here. Well, you see the tanks across from me. Those are all oil storage tanks.
Wow.
We've got one and they painted it like a giant flag, and it's got the eagle painted on it halfway between Robinson and the next little town. That's a humongous tank.
Actually, just outside of Detroit, there's Marathon Refinery, and they got the big flag with the Pistons logo on it. Pistons basketball team.
I mean, I lived in Robinson, but the thing is, there's so much of the like black dust from the refinery
Right.
that if you leave your vehicle parked outside, you got to wash your vehicle every week, or that stuff will just stick to your paint.
Well, there's a plant here in Sarnia. It's called Cabot Canada, and they make the Cabot Black that keeps the rubber in your car tires together. Yeah. Everything around there within a mile is black,
Wow.
and that stuff don't come off of anything. I'm impressed on how grass and trees actually still grow there, because when the leaves come up, they're just black from the Cabot dust. It's a very dirty place.
There was a factory up here by Marshall, Illinois. They finally shut the factory down, but they scraped the ground, hauled a bunch of the dirt away. But that ground cannot be used for anything for 240 years because it's still got so much of the chemicals spilled into the ground.
Yeah, contaminated.
Yeah.
Anal penetrator.
Mm-hmm.
He prefers the smoked grass.
Okay.
Yeah, petroleum products are dirty there, Laura. But hey, we love our fossil fuels. Well, I gotta run out to the garage and load up the stove for the night yet.
Yeah, that's what I got to do too. And I got to let these puppies, they've been whining at me here. There were one here and the other one, she left me finally. They look at me because they know what time it is.
Yeah,
They know exactly 10 o'clock, and that's the time they go out.
mine's laying in her box right now, but she's waiting to go out.
Yeah, that's what mine do. They want to go out, so I should call
I
it.
got to go get my old man off the back deck and bring him in time to go to his dugout.
So I can jump out of here.
All right. Well, thanks for coming up. I appreciate it.
Yep, thanks for having me up.
No problem. All right. I'll
Billy.
catch you guys later. All
See
right,
you, Billy.
All right, Bill. I'm going to
Everybody-
call it
later.
All
Cindy
right.
saying bye, guys.
All right. Bye,
Bye,
Cindy.
Cindy.
Have yourself a good night. All
Night.
right, Bill. I'm going to call it. I got to let these dogs out. So
Yep,
I'll
I
talk
gotta
to you
go get
later.
my
All
old man.
right, guys. Thanks for coming in. And my dogs, you can hear them. They want to go out. I'm going to call it a night. Thanks for all coming in and chilling and hanging out with me. Oh, enough, Paul. All right. Bye.